Yeah, yeah. Check, check, check. Check, check. All right. All right, if you ready, I'm ready. And if we ready, let me see those airplane emojis in the chat, please. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. And welcome back to X-Plane 11. Today is a very special day, as every day is. First of all, get the music turned down just a slight bit, but hopefully you guys can hear me all right. We'll discuss more of what's been going on with me this week, but let's focus on the bright side. And the bright side is we got some brand new hardware that I've already been showing you guys in videos this week, so you've probably already seen it, whether you've been watching me or XP or Captain Canada or Jeff Fabiano, whoever you're watching, you've probably seen it. But finally I get a chance to come through and do some streaming with it. I've done a couple videos already. If you want to see my unboxing and first looks and first impressions, I do have a video out right now for the Thrustmaster TCA Yoke and Throttle Boeing edition. Here she is right here in all of her beauty. Been really enjoying flying with this. Again, I haven't had as much practice as I would like to have because things have been going on since it came out and since the lead up to it, so it's been a pretty crazy week, or crazy couple weeks actually, but yes, I've really enjoyed it, and so far it's really good to hear that other people are having really good feedback about it as well. But pretty cool. So we got the landing camera today, and you know what, whenever I get a brand new set of hardware or gear, especially a yoke or a joystick, I think it's really important to go and you know, practice, you know what I mean? And not only that, but I just need practice in general. As you guys know, I think our last landing was actually not horrible, but I want to be more consistent with, you know, putting her down nice and softly, getting the butter, delivering the butter on time, you know what I mean, to the door. So today, that is basically the idea of today's stream. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. Again, I'll explain more about it. I literally just had to reinstall Windows last night. Yes, the whole Windows. So I had to reinstall, you know, everything. So it's been pretty crazy. So today we're gonna keep it simple because I don't even have all of my scenery loaded into X-Plane yet. I'm still working on installing that, downloading that, organizing that, and all that stuff. So where we're at right now, though, we are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let me make sure we get the. Where's my mouse? Don't that is me mouse. There's my mouse. Yes, so we are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is where we left off in our last stream. We flew, I think, from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. I can't remember what plane. I think we flew the A320, I believe, which is pretty nice. Very nice airports. I don't remember who made it, so I really apologize to the developer for that. But I bought this one about a month ago or so, and I've really enjoyed it. Very good representation of Fort Lauderdale Airport. We're rocking a Southwest 737-800 livery today in the Heart 1 aircraft. Got the parking garage over there. I bet you there's some really good plane spotting spots on this parking garage. I bet you. But this is going to be our airport today for our landing practice. We'll be using the 10s today. Runway 10 left, 10 right. And let's see. If, you know, depending on how things go and how time goes, and if I'm progressing pretty well, maybe we'll do another flight, like an actual flight to somewhere. I mean, somewhere nearby. It won't be anywhere far. So maybe Orlando, Tampa, Miami, which is like right next door. Probably not Tampa. I haven't installed that scenery yet. But yeah, maybe we'll head out somewhere nearby for a short flight. We are on VATSIM if you guys would like to join us. So hop in here at Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima KFLL. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're doing some landing practice with this baby. Hopefully I can get good with it. It's definitely very, very different than flying with the yoke. I've had the honeycomb yoke now for a while, and I've been really, really enjoying it. And getting into this, it's like a whole different, it's crazy. It's a slight difference right? Because the honeycomb, as you guys know, is a pole stuck into like a thing, and you push it forward, you push it back. But with this one, it's a pendular effect. So you can see as I push it forward, it leans back. When I pull it back, it leans, you know, towards my chest. So it's a completely different, you know, instead of going straight forward, you're going, you know, you're kind of rocking it like that. So it's very slight differences, but it's very different when you get your hands on it and you try it. So again, I know you guys have been watching videos about this already. I don't want to talk too much about it. And again, I have you know, a first impression video out already, as well as another flight video, and then I also have some reviews coming very soon with my full and organized thoughts. So we got our throttle here on the right. You actually notice, and I'm not sure you can see it very well, but you'll actually notice I'm actually using dual throttles today. I'm having with the yoke pack that you can pre-order right now, if it's not sold out already, you only get one of these throttles. Now you can obviously buy an additional throttle separately and put it together to make a double throttle where you can have like 4 throttles. We're obviously flying a 737 today, so there's no need to fly with 4 throttles. So what I did is I actually just connected my left one and my right one. So I'm using the third axis on the first throttle and the first axis on the second throttle. Just so I can have it kind of in the middle. I could obviously put this wherever I want to put it and have my flap lever and my flap lever and my speed brake lever. That's kind of a way you can make it work. But obviously, you know, it could be pretty expensive if you're gonna buy both throttles just to use as, you know, a dual. Yeah, you don't really need to do that. But so I don't recommend you do that unless you really plan on using the 4 throttle. But since I had 2, I was like, you know what, I'll need to test it out anyways and give it a try. Let me know, guys, please, in this chat, if you guys are experiencing a smooth stream. Again, I had to reinstall everything. OBS is a fresh install of OBS. All of my drivers, everything had to be restarted and reset. So I don't remember what my old OBS settings are, so I had to go and wing it. So let me know if you're seeing any buffering, any issues, any low qualities. Please let me know, because I need to make those adjustments this weekend for next week. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, before we get started, as always, oh, my speed brakes are out. I think my axis is actually backwards. So I need to put that the other way around. So we'll do that here in just a second. In the meantime, we'll do our shout outs really quick. Carol, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Mr. Music for All, welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, nice. Spirit flying by. We got Zachary McCaughlin in the stream with us today. Captain No here, welcome aboard, my friend. And he says it's good on your end. Good to hear. I also need to, I mean, every aspect of the stream today, I definitely need feedback. Again, starting from scratch, having to kind of like, you know, yeah, so audio, video, everything. Let me know if you see anything that's out or wrong or not how it usually is. Please let me know in the chat, guys. All right, thank you guys so freaking much. Ethan Aviation's in the building. Welcome to the stream. Xavier Myers, welcome aboard, my friend. A kid named Kenny, welcome back, my friend. I have not picked up the CRJ extension yet. Matter of fact, I don't have Microsoft Flight Simulator installed. I told you, like right now, X-Plane is the only game on my computer. Like I got that installed just for today's stream. Matter of fact, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I couldn't do all that in time. So Captain Nogia, again, thank you, man. Mr. Treeman, welcome to the stream, man. Good morning to you. Paul Wayne, welcome to the stream. Yes, Paul, you definitely want to look into getting pedals, man. It's Laser Plays, welcome to the stream, my friend. You use a joystick to taxi? Yes, I'll be using my rudder pedals to taxi, but you could use whatever you want to use. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if you guys can see this down here. Yeah, on the right screen, this little access on the bottom of the throttle, you could actually use that as like a nose wheel tiller. I'm actually planning on using that for that reason, because I don't have an axis anywhere. I could use this too. Right here is an axis on the right, so you could use that. It's kind of weird though. I don't really recommend using that. So but you know, do whatever works best for you on your setup. If you have an extra axis to use as a nose wheel steering, then do that. I right now have not figured that out yet, so I'm working on it. But yes, appreciate you. Kenny, hello. Make sure I don't miss anybody before we get started. Delroy White, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Mike's Vision, hello, my friend. Thank you guys again so much for the feedback. Yes, I do actually have FS Realistic, but I haven't got to try it. Again, I haven't had Microsoft all like in a few days. So again, as soon as today's live stream ends, as soon as I finish, I am gonna go and do the process of installing Microsoft Flight Simulator again, which is gonna take me 24 hours. I'm not kidding. That's how long it takes me to download Microsoft Flight Sim and install it, because my internet. So anybody else in the chat, feel me? Say you feel me. Shaq, open me over to the stream, man. Good to see you. Oh man. All right. It's whew, let's go ahead and get it going. Let me fix something very quickly, please, on my end, to make things a bit easier for me while I'm streaming. There we go. All right, cool. So first off, one thing we need to do is go into our settings. I'm gonna go to not graphics, not joystick. So you can see there's actually no like driver for this yet, so it's all just kind of like plug and play, but you don't see any image. Probably whenever this comes out for, you know, publicly for the rest of the world, you should probably have a driver update and, you know, a few adjustments and things like that. So hopefully we'll get that. Let's go ahead and switch to the next track, and we will turn this all the way down. There we go. But yeah, so I need to adjust my speed brake access. So you'll see here on, when I find my mouse, there's my mouse. I have TCA Yoke Boeing. I have Quadrant 1 and 2, which is this one. And we have Quadrant 3 and 4, which is this one. I'm actually gonna use 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna go find the speed brake, which is right here. And I'm gonna hit reverse access. And that should fix our problem. I don't know if the flaps are having the same issue, so we'll go see. Yep, that fixed it. Let's go check the flaps real quick. All right, the flaps, it's not even recognizing the flaps. You know what? I didn't map the flaps. That's really important for landing practice today. Let's go take care of that. So I'm gonna go to TCA Quadrant Boeing 3 and 4. They're actually kind of like separate. So I'm still trying to figure out the legit way to kind of put them together. Still talking to Thrustmaster about that. This is my very first time using two of the quadrants together. I was like, you know what? Everybody else has been streaming the one quadrant, and you guys have already seen that. I know you guys have seen it. So I was like, let me try something different since I'm gonna go live. All right, flaps. We might have to reverse that too, but I'm not sure yet. So let's go see the done. And no, that's perfect. And so the throttle, or like none of these axes have, or axes, however you say that in plural, none of these actually have detents. So you just kind of have to, you know, move it down the axis until you find a detent, because there is no detents on any of these axes, which is fine with me. And it's like our speed brake is backwards again somehow. Yeah, that's just, it's so, you guys don't understand how smooth this throttle is. It's crazy. So I'm looking forward to getting some practice in, because you really have full control of how smooth you go up and down there. So that's pretty cool. So get this speed brake fixed. And this has kind of turned into like a bit of a setup stream for me, because again, I've had to kind of start over on my whole PC. And so now, I mean, I've kind of skipped a lot of steps, because obviously, you know, I didn't want to have you guys sit through hours of me setting up my computer. But all right, let's go to speed brake. I'm set that to speed brake, and again, it's still set to reverse access. I'm gonna hit reverse and hit done. We'll see if that makes any difference. And okay, so we didn't actually have to do it. It just wasn't in sync. I don't know why. We also do have a gear here, which we're not gonna mess with. On X plane, this gear handle, if you guys can actually see that right there, only works going up, but does not work going down. Now that's probably gonna get fixed in either a software update or a firmware update. So I gotta move it down manually. It goes up, but doesn't go back down. On Microsoft Flight Simulator, it does actually work both ways. So just FYI, letting you know. And obviously that should be fixed in the near future. What up, aspiring aviator? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. All right, you guys ready to like do some touch and goes and landings? Again, we are on VAT Sim here in Fort Lauderdale. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. The music's not too loud. But we're in the classic Zebo. The reason I'm flying the Zebo is because it's just, I feel like this plane is the best representation of flying an airliner in X-plane. So I was like, you know what, if I can get good in the Zebo, you can pretty much get good in almost anything with a yoke. All right, so all right, let's go and get this thing fired up. I'm gonna turn the camera for the throttle off just for now. We will definitely bring it back, don't worry guys. All right, there she goes. Oh, there she goes. Alright, we'll kill the music. And guys, welcome. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a live stream all week long. Well, actually, I haven't. I was out of town. I went to, where did I go? I went to Denver. When did I leave? I can't remember when I left. I left, I guess, right after we had our last live stream. And went to Denver for a few days. Came back on a Wednesday. And as soon as I got back on Wednesday, I actually got here and I was like, all right, I'm ready to do some streaming. The issue was I was like, you know, I need to fix the sound. Oh, that's a plane? It is a plane. I'm like, what the heck is that sound? Oh man. So I got back and I had some issues with my Windows. Basically what happened was, as I'm getting this set up, so Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima, basically what happened was let's see, long story short, I'm not sure if I can make it short, but basically I was trying to install Forza Horizon 5. This is where it all started. I was trying to install Forza Horizon 5 and was trying to uninstall Forza Horizon 4 because that's the one I had, and I deleted it, I uninstalled it, but it didn't actually delete, and I was like, this is stupid. I didn't get my space back. Why isn't it doing anything I'm expecting it to do? I didn't get my space back for deleting it. It's like a 200, you know, like what's that on DC? What does that mean? Why are you not? What does that mean? Why? I should see the thing here. I'm not seeing anything. Is that in? Why is that? That is weird. I'm gonna worry about that later. Anyway, long story short, I messed with my Windows, what's it called, encrypted files, and I shouldn't have. I think we're now on GPU power or something. And yeah, Windows didn't like that, and basically hit a point of no return when I didn't know that I hit a point of no return. All right, that'll shut up now. And I had to talk to Microsoft support, and basically they couldn't fix it. We had to do a fresh install of Windows. So I did that last night, and I've been installing programs since. So it's, you know, that's always fun. All right, now it's working. That's what it was. All right, so enter our IRS position. We're gonna do this just like a flight. So I know probably when you guys typically practice landings, or you think of practice landings, you just probably load up on a 10-mile final onto a runway, which is perfectly fine, and it's definitely effective. Whenever I do it, I like to be a bit more realistic. Yeah, some people might not like it, and it's okay because it's me, and I can do what I want. But basically, what I do is I will load up a very small flight plan that takes me from the airport that I'm departing from back to the airport that I departed from. This puts me right on the ILS. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off on 10 left and catch the ILS for 10 left. So basically, stay in a traffic pattern. We'll do a full stop, taxi back, take off again. And I don't think we'll be able to do a touch and go. I don't know. We'll think about it. If we can, I'm not sure if we can do a touch and go in an airliner. We'll see if that works. All right. So departure is only gonna be runway 10 left, route, activate, execute. That's it. That is all. Let me get my chart, and then we'll go to the next page, and we only have 2 waypoints, and those 2 waypoints are actually a part of the end of an arrival that I found. We're gonna make it easy for us to get back to the airport, or to the runway. So BPAC, so Bravo Echo Papa Alpha Charlie, drop that there, and we'll put 1R Whiskey Alpha November Alpha Romeo. Oops. We should have actually fueled up before we started this, so we don't have to wait for the fueler. Execute that, and we go to departure arrival. Since we're already doing it, we're gonna go ahead and finish it. I want to do ILS 10 left, Holland, which is actually the first approach fix. Hit route, and next page, you'll see you have a discontinuity. I'm gonna leave that in there on purpose. And now we go to perf, and now we actually do need our weight and stuff. So we hit 6,000 is gonna be our cruise altitude. How many of you guys in chat have ever cruised at 6,000 feet in an airliner? Very few, probably none of y'all. All right, let's go over here to back, and you know what? Something else I want to do before we get into that is go to customize, because again, I don't have a, like, you know, you guys who are used to using joysticks, you can use your twist motion as like a, you know, a way to taxi. Since I don't have that function with a yoke, we'll go here to nozzle access on the Zebo on page 2 of hardware configuration and set it to yaw. And now whenever we're taxiing, I can actually use my rudder pedals, which is my yaw. Whatever your yaw axis is, it'll use that for the nozzle axis. So we'll go back. I just want to do that before I forget, because I always forget to do that. Let's go to, is it grounds? No, fuel weight balance, payload. 6,000 pounds should be enough to get us in the air a few times. Payload is gonna be actually 0, which is nuts, right? Think about that. I mean, realistically, I feel like you would at least have a little bit, like, you know, let's just say there's like 10 of us on here testing this plane today. This is basically what this flight is, a test flight. So that's our payload. Fuel truck, come on out. Why is he not coming out? I guess because we already have enough fuel. We already have 6,000 pounds. So we don't need the fuel truck. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, that's all good. We've done our flight plan. I guess that means our weight and balance is ready to go. So our ground weight, our reserves gonna be 1.0. Oh, nice. You did 5,000 today in an A320 Neo. Where the heck were you going? That's 1.0, not 10.0. Cost index is, we're just going to throw a number in there, 55. By the way, guys, I am actually now a certified loadmaster. I don't know, I forgot to mention that. After this weekend's trip, that's what I went out there for loadmaster training. So I am actually now officially a certified loadmaster. It sounds super important, right? You know, it actually is. It really is actually a very important thing. I guess it really hasn't hit me yet how important that role or title is, because I don't know, I don't feel like I'm any different. You know, I feel like I already knew a lot of the stuff we learned because of flight sim, basically just weight and balance stuff. So all right, we got our takeoff stuff ready. Look how low those V speeds are. What's such an empty low? 111 V1, 112 VR, and 128 V2. Holy crap. All right, so let's go over here. And we're gonna do so. We're basically gonna get set up for our departure and arrival all at once, so that way we can go up and have our V speeds and everything ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to go to fuel weight and balance, performance takeoff. Runway is 10 left. Thank you, guys. Have I ever bulk loaded a wide body? No, I have not. Basically, I'll only be really loading 320s and Airbuses. I probably would have to. I don't know. Would I have to take another class? Like, would I have to get re-verified if I want to do Boeings? Probably. What am I looking for? I forgot. Completely forgot what I was looking for. Oh, active sky. Wait, is that sky not open? Yeah, it is open. All right, winds here today in Fort Lauderdale. Actually, the weather is not too great. It actually rained just... Oh, you all right over there, Blue? Yeah, he just woke up, I guess. Pressure 3007. 30.07. Winds. Who's over here looking for attention? Winds are 0 at 4. Okay, that's good for practice, but was not expecting that. So 0 at 4, error. Okay, how about 360 at 4? That would make more sense. 360/4. I put that in. Outside air temperature today. What sucks, we actually have to put this in twice. Is 24 Celsius. Enter. We doing takeoff flaps 5, 10 left. Takeoff weight will be, we have to see down here what that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be back on our, what page is that? Takeoff. No. Yeah, 103.0. 103.0. 103.0. RCG is gonna be 14.9. 14.9. You know, it's funny is like now that I mean I already knew a lot of weight and balance stuff before, like, but now going through the training for a couple of days, like I feel like I'm paying even more attention to it in the sim, and I had a feeling that would happen because of that. So it's basically gonna put the exact same information right here what we just did. So 360/4, 360/4. Again, this is gonna give us our approach, right? Yeah, landing information. I think the temperature was what, 24. Yeah, 24. Dos cuatro. There it is, and this was 30.0 something. What was it? 3007. Enter. All right, cool. So that's that all looks good. We'll do a flaps 30. Not 40. Yeah, we should definitely not do 40. VREF at is 5. Landing weight is going to be, you know, not much than what we took off with. Let me see what it says though. Go down here in the index and go to approach. It says 103.0. Is that true? I don't know. We'll see. Where'd that go? Here. 103. We're not going to use much fuel at all. Boom. Yes, I am using the TCA. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, that's right. All right, cool. So that looks good. And even our VREF is 129 with flaps 30. It's gonna be really weird flying that slow in a 737. All right, so we're loaded up, ready to go. We got our performance stuff ready. Our V speeds are ready. Now we should go over here and just make sure that we've gotten all this in. So here's, it's wait, we want flaps. Wait, we don't want to do that at all. Hold on, that's landing. We got to take off first. Let's get the APU on. Actually, no, hold on. One thing at a time, Blue. One thing at a time. All right, it's all in. We are ready to push. I think we're ready. Yeah. Have I done the perf stuff? Yeah, we're good. We're ready. All right, cool. Let's get it started up then. All right, the usual. Nothing different here. With the emergency lights on. Haven't done that yet, apparently. Smoking sights on. Seatbelt signs to be on for the 10 of us that are actually on this plane. And we don't have any passengers on board. Only 10 souls. That includes the, you know, the instructor and, you know, whoever else is going to be here on this flight. Put the fuel pumps on. No fuel in the center. We should have about 3,000 on each tank. Give or take. And start up the APU. Is it... Oh, I like this question. This is probably one of the best questions you could ask right now. Is it good? He's talking about this yoke right here. Is it good? Or is it just another device that you play for 5 minutes and throw away? I actually love that question. And to answer that question is no, it is not something I'm just going to throw away. Matter of fact, I believe this yoke is now going to be in my normal flight sim rotation. Like, no joke at all. I really enjoy it a lot. It really feels great. Again, I know people say it's plastic because it is. It's plastic on the outside, but because of the metal interior and like skeletal part of it, it actually gives it a lot of weight. Makes it feel a bit more like it doesn't have like that nice soft texture that you get on the honeycomb, because the honeycomb yoke is also plastic. If you guys don't know that, it's plastic. They just put in a very really nice, you know, covering on that to give it that nice expensive feel. But with Thrustmaster, it's definitely, you know, I think it's just right. I don't think you need to change anything about how the actual yoke itself feels. And it flies pretty good too. We'll see today how I fly with it. Hopefully I do okay. All right, so we got the APUs on, packs on, APU bleed is on. Let's get the beacon lights on and the pushback truck out here, and we'll get out of here. My views are all screwed up. Hold on. Another thing I'm noticing is you guys can't see this, but on my screen, my my taskbar on the bottom does not auto hide. That's something I need to change in my settings, I guess. So let's see, anti-collision light, that's beacon lights. You can hear the jetway now going away. Steady lights on. Again, APU's on. We are ready to push. Call them up. Ground services, disconnect GPU, pushback, west pushback.
Ground to cockpit, where do you want us to put you?
Put me right here. Might actually take off 10 right. I think we're on the right side.
Ground to cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
Am I gonna do an autopilot or a hand fly? We'll see. I have a flight plan made and ready for this route. Which is just a circle, but most likely we'll hand fly it. Most likely, yeah, we're gonna probably hand fly the whole thing. There's really no reason to not. And I mean, the clouds are not too bad. Like, again, out here in Fort Lauderdale, if you guys are out in the you know, southern Florida area, you may be getting rained on right now in certain areas. When I first loaded in here, it was actually raining. That rain has now passed. Oh yeah, these spoilers are giving me some trouble today. Don't know why. But it shows here that our spoilers are up, right?
All doors and hatches are closed.
Or are
We're
they in
connecting
the
now.
are they in the arm position? Let's go in the RTO and see if that changes anything. That didn't do it. Catherine, you closed the sim accidentally on approach. Oh, that is horrible. That is just horrible. Why is this backwards? So weird. Anybody else ever had that issue? So if I hit reverse, done. You'll see now. Can't see my thing, but yeah, you'll see now that my actual speed breaker is down.
Bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
Brakes. I think I have a button for that. Yes, I do.
Okay,
I don't
push
know
is
why it's doing that,
commencing. Go
but
ahead,
on
start
the
engines.
outside, it seems to be working correctly. But I need the actual things to be doing what I want them to do, so we'll just leave it like that and ignore it. T-Mac, what race you going to, man? Or is it in here? It's like an EFB setting, maybe. I don't know, we won't worry about it. I think the doors are closed. Let's hope they are. Yep, they are. Alright, shock's been removed. GPU's disconnected. We're on APU power. We're getting the pushback. What else? Rest of this is good again. We don't have any passengers, so we're not doing any. We don't have any flight attendants. There are no flight attendants on this flight. Now, if we have enough time and everything goes smoothly with this little, landing practice, and we do a real flight, then we'll definitely board up all the passengers and the flight attendants for an actual flight to somewhere. All right, let's get the engine started then. So, starting with engine number 2. The packs are off. Isolation valve is on. That looks good. Checking down here. We have rotation. I don't have anything mapped for fuel. What do you call it? The fuel thing? Which I would probably honestly use these down here. That would be my preferred way to go, like, fuel. But I don't have that set up right now. Do that later. There still is a lot of things I want to change and customize on this setup.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
Alright, brake set.
Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
Yes, this is a 737-800. I see it also has an iPad stand here, which is super helpful. Honestly, one of my favorite features of this thing is that iPad stand. Alright, we have a good engine on the right side. Let's start with engine number 1. Yeah, I've been told multiple different things. Some people say you should turn the hydraulics on before you push. Some people say don't turn them on until after you push. So I don't know if this is like an operator thing. Certain airlines do it one way, but as a person who doesn't fly a plane in real life, I'm just confused.
Signals on the left. Have a good one.
So if there's any real pilots in the chat, then please let us know what is the correct way to do it. Why is this up again? I think you might be in reverse because the engines are off. Alright, engine should be firing up. Yes, it is. Can you guys hear the sounds okay? I feel like X-Plane itself is very low. Turn it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Oh my god, everybody's yelling at me hydraulic pumps. I got it. Yes, the table mount for the throttle does have holes underneath it. Has additional holes for mounting however you want to mount. There's a few holes that are pre-made to put the either the 1 throttle setup or the 2 throttle setup. So you put it in a different, configuration depending on which one you're using. So when I had just the 1 throttle setup, you put it. It's like 2 holes that mount into the bottom of it. If you're doing the dual throttle setup, there's actually 1 hole for each throttle. So there's like, it's not even that big. You can't see it obviously, but it mounts very good. You see it's pretty sturdy. My desk is shaking before the throttle is shaking itself. So, all right, we have 2 good engines. It looks like. Get the Generator's on and APU off. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the thing you've all been waiting for is the hydraulic pumps are coming on. Probe heat on. And APU bleed off, packs on. Alright, you happy? Let's see what else. I don't need logo light. Let's see if we can fix that speed brake now, because that's been really bugging me. So you can see now it's obviously backwards, but outside now. I don't know. It's still, maybe there's an arm position. Not sure. When did I start flight simming, Mr. Caps Lock? Many years ago. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna leave it as is because it's backwards for some reason. I gotta. What is that thing? Making sure everything is working. We'll check our left engine. Again, this is a brand new setup. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, it just does that. Gotcha. Making sure everything's working. Put flaps 5. Oh, that sounds so good. I love it. I love it. The reversers do work. Let's go ahead and test them. Yep, they work. Oh, and they sound good too. Oh, they sound good. Sound real good. Alright, I guess we'll taxi and we'll figure out what else is broken on the way out. Alright, seatbelt sounds are on. There's a JetBlue landing in front of us. So I think we're actually next to 10 right. So we'll use that runway. Park and brake release. I'm using my rotor pedal. Yep. Actually, no. Oh, we got a long taxi, guys. We are on the 28 right side. So apparently the AI traffic, which is traffic global, is landing on that runway, which is not really the right runway. Yes, the flaps, there are no notches, because the reason why is because all of these axes here are just kind of like generic axes. It's not like one specifically for flaps. There's not one specifically for speed brake. I just happen to put the flaps there and speed brakes there. So I can put a throttle in that exact same position and map it to throttle 1, throttle 2. So there's no detents for a flap lever or for a speed brake lever on this particular throttle. Check my barrel. Thank you, Ari. What is the barrel today? Find out. 3007. So let's go ahead and set that in. Thank you for the reminder. You guys are on your game today. All right, 3007 is in there. So 6,000 feet is where we expect to go. No faster. What's our? Let's see. Let's go down here and see what our thing is. Takeoff. 128. That is nuts, man. Am I really supposed to put that in here? That seems a little too slow. TCAS, yeah, wow, yeah, all right, gotcha. Let's check the radio too. How about that? We are on Tango, taxiing 10 left. Yeah, we Tango Charlie. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is taxiing to runway 10 left via Tango Charlie. Fort Lauderdale traffic. I believe that went through. Don Finuzzi, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. What is my FPS right now? Not amazing, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Last time I checked, it was like 28, 29, 30, 31. Right around that area. Alright, you don't have to yell. Please, no caps, guys. No caps. There it is. The last thing you want when you're flying is somebody yelling at you in your ear. No fun at all. There you go, Han. No, you're good, man. You're trying to help. Just don't do it in caps. Alright, we're on Tango right now. Looking good. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to do all of this. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to do 2 landings to start. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. If we feel real confident, if we do good after 2, which I think we might need more than that, then we will possibly find our way over to another airport, do a quick flight somewhere short nearby, somewhere less than 100 miles from here. Yes, Delroy, I got 2 throttle quadrants, my friend. Can you guys see that all right? It's actually my first time doing it like this. Usually I would just use the 1. You don't really need 2. I feel like it's overkill to have this many. It's honestly, if you put 2 together, now that I think about it, when you put 2 of these together, you get the same amount of axis as you would with the honeycomb throttle, which is 1, 2, 3, 6. Falco Fist, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Everybody wants to know honeycomb or this. Oh boy, I was expecting that question. So somebody, I'm gonna go back on the question somebody asked earlier. They said, is this something that I am going to, you know, use for a couple streams, play it for a short bit of time, and then like, you know, it disappears, I never use it again? No, this is a product that I really enjoy. It surprises me. I'm a big believer and supporter and fan of honeycomb and all their products. You know, I have the honeycomb yoke. I just got the honeycomb Bravo throttle, which I've been loving. So now having this, you know, I was kind of like expecting to like it, but not like it as much as the honeycomb. But the truth is, and this is my honest personal opinion, and you can get your own when you get one, is that actually I think I like this better, particularly for aircraft that use this type of yoke. So Boeing, ERJs, CRJs, anything, basically anything that has a yoke that has a pole sticking down to the floor of the aircraft, this is probably what I'm going to use. When I'm flying something else, probably GA, to be honest, I'm going to start using the honeycomb for that. So once, you know, after I do a few streams with this, that's most likely what you guys will see on the channel. As far as the throttle though, honestly, I think the best combination for me is going to be the Thrustmaster yoke with the honeycomb Bravo throttle. I think that combination is going to be, I haven't done it yet, I haven't tried it, but just thinking about how I like the throttle with the honeycomb and this one, it's the honeycomb is a bit more condensed, a bit smaller. The throttle, the actual throttle levers are much smaller on the honeycomb. This one's actually bigger. Like you see here, it actually fits like tight exactly into my right hand here. Hopefully I don't kick my dog. He's like at my feet now on my rudder pedals. That might be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I feel like this is really smooth though. So we'll just, we'll have to give it some more flying. I've only done like 2 landings in this plane so far, or with this throttle so far. So we'll see if it, I may change my mind. I might change my mind. Falco Fist, doing really good. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. You're between this and the Turtle Beach Velocity 1. Well, honestly, I thought the Velocity 1 was way more expensive than I was expecting it to be. And I did get a hands-on look at that at FS Expo, and I haven't gotten here in my office yet. Maybe I'll change my mind when I get my hands on it and start flying it in my sim with X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. But just from just from being at the Expo, thank you Sky for that subscription. Welcome to Blue Arrow family. I don't know why I didn't hear that. But just from being at FS Expo and getting my hands on both at the Expo, to be honest, I would definitely choose Thrustmasters over Turtle Beach. Like, it's not even close. Yeah, like whenever you guys complain about plastic with this, which again I don't think it's bad. I think it's good plastic. It's not like the same kind of plastic feel you get from the TCA joystick. It's actually much firmer, much more durable than that. But when it comes to comparing this plastic to Turtle Beach's plastic, Turtle Beach actually, for lack of better words, it feels like a toy. I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright guys, let's go. We are holding short, runway 10 left in Fort Lauderdale. Got the land lights coming on. All the stuff is going on.
Clear for departure.
Yes, we are. Am I missing anything? You guys have been really keeping me on my game today.
Enjoy the flight.
I think I got everything though.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good
Alright,
flight.
cabin is secure. We are ready to take off. Again, guys, we're doing a takeoff out of here, Fort Lauderdale. We're only going to go up to 6,000 feet. We'll make a straight out turn. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and roll into runway now. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is lining up runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale. That'll get a little power. My speed brake is being very weird. I might just unmap it completely and hope we don't need to use it. And I think that's what I'm going to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll have to figure that out away from the stream. So none, done. So now this access means nothing. Done. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and put that where it's supposed to be. Up. That's good to go. Flaps are set though. My track IR is not working. Again, I had to reset my computer, and track IR didn't come over. So I got to get that fixed later. Good plastic. Yeah, there you go. Yes, engine switches. I always forget to put them in continuous. Always, every time. Can you use this to play racing games? Oh, that is a great question. You know what? I don't know. I assume you probably could, you know, plug it in and, you know, see if it works. But I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna hold right here. And I believe we are ready to go, guys. I just want to set my heading bug, which you could do here, but I don't have it mapped yet. So when I figure that out, we'll start using this for a heading, which is going to be really cool. So let's get this set to our runway heading. There we go. All right. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116, taking off runway 10 left, departing left traffic, remaining in the patterns. Flight Fort Lauderdale traffic. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, I'm going to leave you guys on the, where's it at? The other camera. That one. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, we're going to do this hand flying. Oh, wait. Holding the brakes down. 40%. Stable. Toga. There's, all right, we're very light.
80 knots.
80 knots. Ooh, that's loud.
V1, rotate. Positive brake.
Positive brake, you're up. Oh man. Wow, this thing is so light. It's
400.
crazy.
$1,000.
Alright, staying runway heading best we can. We don't need to go too fast. Oh, D10s the throttles now. I'm gonna leave the flaps at 5. I don't want to go too far out in the water. We'll go ahead and make the left turn now. Give it some trim. Power back. There we go. Matter of fact, let's do 3,000 feet. 6,000 seems too high. 6,000 is if you were flying in on the arrival to help you get down. We don't really need to go that high. And right around 3,000 feet, we got some clouds, but it's partly cloudy. So again, we're gonna be kind of mixing between VFR, IFR. Well, it's all VFR, but we may go through the clouds. And when we go through the clouds, we'll have to pay attention to our instruments. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Again, the cool thing about having this chart here is that I can go in here and just look at my approach as I'm flying it right here in front of me. Just so cool. I will say, people have been asking me in the comments, putting that power back a bit more trim, is that this right here, and I see if you guys can see, it says Boeing, and it looks like there's a clip underneath, right? Put that power all the way back, all the way back. All right, we're actually at 4,000 now. That's not what I wanted, but it's okay. It looks like a clip here, right underneath the Boeing logo. Unfortunately, I have to tell you, it's not a clip. It's just like a plastic detent here, or indentation, I should say. It would. I really believe it'd be much better if they if that was a clip to be able to pull up and down and put a piece of paper on. Or am I getting a yellow? Alright, airport should be off our left now, as we're turning our left downwind for runway 10 left. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I have a feeling probably somebody on Etsy is gonna make a clip for it. Right now, what I think I could do is honestly put a piece of paper here and just put and just tape it down. That's a cheap, easy way around it. Is just taping the notepad right there. Alright, we're at 190 knots, 3,000 feet. Let's see if we can level off, get it trimmed up. It feels. I mentioned this in my first impression video. It's just, they did a really good job. They took what they learned, I felt like, from the TCA Airbus edition and applied a lot of it to this new system. You can tell they did a lot of testing. And I'm not just saying that because they gave it to me. I'm saying that because I really do believe that it feels good. And I think some people are going to be, you know, like, it's overhyped, and I definitely understand that. Some people are going to say it's too expensive. I understand that as well. You know, not everybody has the same price point for something like this. But I feel like when you get your hands on and start flying this in your sim, you're going to really understand why the price is where it's at. You know, why me and other creators are saying, hey, this is actually good. Like, this is actually going beyond my expectation. I was expecting, you know, when I saw it, even when I touched it at Flight Sim Expo, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be, like, yeah, it's cool, it's a cool idea, but I don't know if they really deliver it. That's what I was thinking. Alright, we need some aileron trim too. But getting it here in my home sim, got it set up on my desk now. It definitely is delivering. It's under promising and over delivering in my opinion. And I think it's really going to change because, I mean, you can ask even real pilots when they go from, you know, from like a little CFI teaching people how to fly in Cessnas with the pole, you know, in the, with the pole, like the honeycomb style yoke, and they go into an airliner with a, you know, a pendular style yoke. You know, it's definitely quite a big difference in how it feels. Mechanics of it all. It's red, slow 164 knots. Airport's off our left. It's actually at our, like behind us to the left. That would be our, what's that, 7 o'clock or so? 7, 8 o'clock. We'll make the call. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is on a left downwind, runway 10 left. Fort Lauderdale. You also have buttons back here on both the left and the right. Using the left one right now for my push to talk. Alright, we really need to get this thing trimmed and ironed out. Here, I'm gonna put one more notch of flaps in, little flaps. And we're low enough that we can kind of go ahead and jump right in. We actually go ahead and program in the ILS. Where is that at? This one, right? It's already programmed. So we're 9.4 DME. Wait till we get around 10 and we'll turn in. I'll hit approach mode if it'll let me. Mincy, good to see you folks on the stream. I think one of the biggest things people are worried about too is if you're like new to simming and you're like, well, what about rudder pedals? I don't really see, to be honest, like any access on the throttle itself that can replace, sorry, throttle or yoke that can replace like a rudder. Like, unlike the joysticks where you can just buy, you know, the TCA Captain Pack or something like that, you get a joystick and a throttle, and then you can use the joystick as well as a rudder, right? I know that's how I first started, using that as a rudder. And with this combination, you really don't get that. It's kind of better for somebody who already has a rudder or is thinking about getting a rudder, because there's really no access. There's an access here on my right thumb that you could use for things, but I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that at all. Yes, you could also use the triggers, very similar to like what Turtle Beach is doing with theirs. They're using the triggers as their rudder. You could do that, but having a rudder that's not an axis makes it very difficult. I'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and make a left turn in. We're far enough out. And we'll try our first landing. Again, our V speeds are, I think, around 128 or something crazy. Where's that at? Okay, ref, there it is. 124. Sheesh. Don't drop another notch of flaps in the turn. I know. Okay, maybe not. We'll put it back. Yes, pedals are definitely a game changer, guys. If you don't have rudder pedals, it makes a huge difference. I just got my first set of rudder pedals about just over a year ago. And I have been doing flight simming for years, probably 5 or so years already. But I never had rudder pedals. So when I got rudder pedals, first of all, I didn't know how to use them because I had never had them. I was like, so do I press left to go left or right to go right? Like, how do I do this? Because you're not used to using your feet. You're not used to having that other kind of like body part moving to turn the plane. So it's kind of a really big learning curve figuring it out. But once you get them, it's a massive game changer. Big time. Thank you very much, Hector, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Sorry again, I'm not sure why I'm not hearing those notifications. So I gotta get that fixed in my OBS when I get a chance. Alright, so I do see the ILS on my PFD down there. Or display, whatever they call it. Thank you, Drake. Appreciate it, man. But again, I mean, if you can't afford pedals, and I completely understand, I was in the exact same boat. I couldn't afford pedals either, that's why I didn't have any. I didn't really see a use for them. I didn't see the value of having rudder pedals before I got them. So if you have a friend, you know, somewhere who has rudder pedals or a yoke or a setup, definitely, you know, go to your friend's place, check them out. Go to FS Expo, go somewhere where there's actually like a hands-on setup you can get a try on, and you'll feel how different it is flying with different types of hardware. Alright, we are trying to line up now. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is turning on the ILS, runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale. Alright, we are 11 miles DME, now 10.9. Airport is right off our nose, we are on final. Gotta watch our speed here. I don't want to drop the gear just yet, so I'm keeping my speed up. Again, our landing speed is very low because we're completely empty. We have 6,000 pounds of fuel, or around 6,000 pounds of fuel. Outside of that, we have 10 people on board, and that is it. So we are extremely low, or extremely light. If I could just maintain. One thing I gotta really work on is just maintaining altitude, man. See, it's kind of bouncing up and down. If I could just hold 1,300 feet, because we're on the ILS, but we're beneath it. We're underneath the ILS. So all we need to do is hold this altitude and speed. Again, why it's so helpful to do stuff like this here. I'm so glad I'm doing this, and thank you guys for watching as well. Is getting some practice in. For one, I needed practice for landing in general. If you guys have seen my streams and videos, you know that I need practice. So it's good to be out here and getting this practice in. But then having a different yoke and throttle, it's definitely a need for some practice. There's 7 miles DME. We are basically on the ILS, ladies and gentlemen. What's our CRS? CRS is 069. Let's change that. No, 96. Sorry. There we go. So now we can see down here that we are on. We're still below. Let's see if we can hold 160 knots here. We're on the diamond for localizer. I like that, Joey. That the guys that don't skip leg day won't like this yoke. That is true, actually. It depends on how tall you are. I'm a smaller person, as you guys, if you guys got to meet me. All right, here's coming down. I'm a smaller person, so for me, it's comfortable in the groin area. But if you're taller or have really big legs or strong legs, whatever, it might not be as comfortable for you because of the part between the legs. Alright, we are low still.
Flight slow.
Alright, so we can already see we made a few mistakes here. While trying to maintain that altitude and speed, we actually were losing too much altitude in the process. Alright, here we go. And one flaps 30, not 40. I think that's 30 right there. And we just shot right through the glide slope. Yeah. I'll use the throttle to bring us down, bring our speed down. Nice, the winds are calm, so it makes it easier for us. We're right above the glide slope coming over the highway. Again, guys, full stop. Alright, one thing you gotta watch out for is not to over flare.
50. 30.
Hold
10.
it. Hold 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 it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Reverses. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's do it again.
80 knots.
And we forgot to set our auto brakes, so we're gonna use the whole runway. I'll have the manual brake. There we go. As you can see, the reverses aren't working. Yeah, 51, not too bad. Once we got that slope down, we're all right. Whew, all right, guys. I gotta beat 51. That's gonna be rough. How am I gonna beat that one? So a few things to note. We're not gonna watch the replay yet. We're gonna go back and take off again. But let me know in chat. Seriously, this is landing practice, so I am open. You know, as long as you're respectful and nice, I am open to criticism. I want to get better. I want to be better at landing, and that's what we're here for. This is the part of flying that not a lot of people see, and not a lot of people will broadcast either. Is a part where you're trying to iron out your craft, right? To try to practice getting better at something. You're not going to be great at something if you don't get practice. If you're getting good landings, it's probably because you're doing a lot of flights and doing a lot of landings, right? Or you have auto land on or something, I don't know. So for me, it's like I tend to jump between different planes very often. I'll hop between a 7.3, A320, Microsoft flights, and X-plane. As you guys know, between the two sims, very different on the way that those planes handle and the way they land and the way they flare, and the ground effects is very different between all else. So, you know, when you're able to focus on one aircraft, then you can, you know, hopefully get better and progress in your landings and understand depending on the winds and know what to do. Now, if I hop in the Dash 8 right now, we're probably gonna smash it because I haven't flown that plane since, you know, we last streamed it. But yeah, all right, flaps are gonna come up. It's gonna clean things up. Again, you don't need APU. We're just going to a quick turn. We're gonna go right down to the runway and back up in the air. So where are we actually? Looking back on my chart here at Fort Lauderdale chart. Where are my Florida people at? All right, we're on 10 left on Alpha. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is taxiing to 10 left on Alpha. Fort Lauderdale. Always flare late, don't flare too early. Gotcha, Simile. Yeah, I feel like a couple of things that I know that I do very consistently is, for one, I flare too early. That I know. I flare too early. And then two, I flare too aggressively. And I'm not like confident in my flare or when I flare. You know what I mean? And so like I'm like doing this the whole time. And so this time I felt like what I did, I don't know, I felt better with being able to hold it there. Or when I was like, hold it, I was like, all right, I know that I'm at the attitude I want to be at. It's going to come down. Let the plane set itself down. No, don't force it onto the runway. Jaden's in Florida. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, obviously, you always want the back wheels to touch down first. You never want those front wheels to touch down first. Yeah, man, if I can keep practicing over the weekend, like I said, guys, once I finish today's stream, it won't be a very long stream today. We're gonna be doing some practicing. We might do a quick short hop somewhere, maybe to Key West. I know I have scenery in Key West. I know we could put a 7.3 in Key West. That would be fun. But as soon as I finish the stream, I'm gonna be installing Microsoft Flight Sim again, and because of my internet speed, it's gonna take me about 24 hours. So about this time tomorrow, I should have Microsoft Flight Sim downloaded. And then I gotta do the world updates. That's not including the world updates. Maybe do touch and go. Maybe next time we can try touch and go. Don't know that I've ever done a touch and go in a 737. So if we have enough runway when we come down, if we get right in the touchdown zone, we could probably, kick it off. I don't know if the speed brakes are gonna come out. This time I forgot to set the speed brakes or the auto brakes, and those were on RTO, so that did not help us stop at all. So we could have used a lot less runway if we had done that. Start the flare around, call out 30 and cut throttle and at call out 40, butter every time. Okay, sounds good, my friend. All right, we are here, and there's no traffic that I can see. Didn't hear any traffic on the radio either, so let's go ahead and get ready. So flat back to 5, and Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116, taking off runway 10 left, remaining in the pattern. Left traffic, Fort Lauderdale traffic. Alright, so what was that last one? 54 or something like that? That is going to be hard to beat. I don't see myself beating that. I wish I would have smashed it now, so you guys could, we could get better. I think it's going to be all downhill from here. But we'll see. If I can continue to, I think right now, I feel like the last part of that landing was decent. What I need to work on is the approach phase of that, is flying at a constant altitude and getting on that glide slope consistently. Yes, Dan, we are on VATSIM, my friend, taking off on 10 left. 40%. And Toga. Power set.
$80 knots.
$80 knots.
Positive brake.
You're up. Oh, right. I gotta do that.
400.
Alright, so because last flight we did a lot of trimming, so I'm gonna have to trim it out myself.
1000.
There we go. Alright, again, I'm gonna say it flaps 5. We'll turn off the gear. This time we'll set our auto brake to 2. See how that does for us. Power should be okay right around there. And we'll cut this a bit shorter. We'll come to 3,000 feet, making a left turn now. Bruh, this yoke feels so good, guys. You have no freaking idea. You really don't. Just trust me at my word when I say this yoke feels great. It reminds me, again, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's like a exact feeling that you get from a real yoke, because a different material, completely different material, obviously. But I will say that's it reminds me of when I was in the real 737 simulator, on the way that it moves and everything. That's one of the things that was really, I guess, weird for me too, back when I was in the 737 sim, the full size 737 sim. Was the yoke was just so different than I was used to. I was used to the pole, in the wall idea. Alright, so while we're on downwind, let's practice on our straight and level. Back to the basics, but in an airliner. I can do this pretty well, I feel like, in my opinion, in a Cessna, straight and level, but doing it in a 7.3 is another thing. Actually, you know what? We're gonna be flying everything, guys. Expect in the next, coming streams, we'll be flying everything that has a yoke. We're gonna fly the A300. I actually have that now. I gotta learn how to fly it. But we're gonna fly the A300. We're gonna fly the 787, 737, 76, 75. We're gonna fly the Dash 8 with this yoke as well. That is a yoke plane. We'll fly the CRJ. Yeah, we're gonna really put this plane or this yoke into it. So you'll notice that one thing, and I guess I kind of don't like it. See Fort Lauderdale off our right wing. I think we're flaps 10. We are flaps 10. We'll leave it though, because if SEAL will be flying okay. Is you'll notice that our flight plan is gone. Because whenever we touch down, it like got rid of my flight plan. Yeah, we no longer have a flight plan. Sucks. I would like to have kept that flight plan because I was going to use it again. How did I get the scenery to work? I just put it in my custom scenery folder. I didn't do anything special. Could you take this yoke to DCS? Yeah, I assume so. There's not really any planes in DCS that you would fly with a yoke, but yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could. I need to, test that theory and make sure it actually is compatible, but I don't see why not. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is on a left downwind, runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale. Alright, so you see our altitude's coming down now. I want to go for a strict 3,000 feet. Can I move my mouse? Yeah, I have a mouse right here. I have it actually sitting in between the yoke and the throttle. I don't have anywhere else to put it, so I put it here between the yoke and throttle. That is one of the downsides to this yoke, is because of where it sits on your desk. If you don't have like a keyboard stand or something like that, or power. If you don't have a keyboard stand, then it's gonna be very difficult. Unless you put it like on your left over here, or you have something over here. So that's definitely a challenging issue with this yoke. Again, as we were kind of talking about before we landed, if you're a bigger person, this might not be as comfortable the way it sits between your legs here. For me, like, I'm good. I'm pretty comfortable. I can move around. I don't hit it. I don't, I can even move my legs up and down. Oh, my dog is down there. I forgot he was down there. Can you guys see him? No, you can't see him. Oh, baby, we in the soup now. Really gotta be on our gauges now. $3,000. Hold on, we're descending. Or we weren't. No, we want to climb, but. Alright, let's go and make that left turn, and we should be well far enough now. Yeah, we're good. We'll go and turn in. And we're right at 3,000 feet in the left turn. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is left, base 10 left, Fort Lauderdale. Again, we still have the ILS plugged in on 110.1. Lane lights are still on. And it's basically vectoring ourselves back to the runway. We actually got to descend. We're a little bit. Yeah, so it's cool. I'll pull the power back to descend instead of using my yoke. Try that. Again, this throttle is just. I'll be honest with you. The yoke I was expecting to not be bad, but the throttle, which I really wasn't expecting much of. I had very low. I'll be honest. No offense to Thrustmaster, but I had very low expectations for the throttle itself. It doesn't look like anything special, right? You're like, but when it comes to how it feels and how it handles, it's just right. They did a really good job with the I guess the I don't know what you call it, but basically the way it feels when you go forward and back, the axis, and how sensitive it is. I haven't figured out a way yet to like loosen or tighten how tight the throttles feel. I assume there's a way because the TCA Airbus had it, but I haven't found out where the little screw hole is yet. Nice. We overshot the ILS a little bit, so I'm gonna turn back in, give it a little bit more muscle this time around. See how that feels. There we go, and we're right on it. Kind of overshot it a little bit again. Again, there's nobody else in here. This is a test flight, so don't worry about being comfortable. And still trying to line us up for the ILS by hand. Autopilot has not been turned on at all this whole flight. Is our tip number 2. Gio, what's up, man? Yes, sir. We in your home state of Florida, man. We in Fort Lauderdale, bro. Right down the street from your house. Alright, we need power. So you see how I'm descending right now? That's not what I want. And this is the part that I need to work on when flying by hand. This is the part. Getting on the glide slope and finding the correct, you know, angle of attack and all of that to descend at a constant pace. So right now we're at 1,200 feet and we're getting slow. It's like once I start paying attention to the speed, I lose the runway. So we just lost the runway. Or I should say the localizer. We gotta be watching all those things at once. Speed, altitude, now obviously looking out the window. Alright, here comes the ILS. I think we're okay speed-wise. We just need to get the gear down. So, gear down. That's gonna give us some drag. We're dropping another launch of flaps. Again, flaps 30 is what we're expecting. Auto brake set to number 2. We are on the glide slope. Let's get that power back. And we can try to do a touch and go if we have enough runway. If not, we will do a full stop. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Who we at? Southwest 116. Short final runway 10 left for the option. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Alright, that looks okay. Our speed is just about right. Getting a little slow there and a little high. Alright, not worried about the gauges anymore. I'm going visual, complete visual now.
$50, $30, $10.
Hold it, 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 hold it. Okay, I'll take it. Reverses. Actually, no reverses. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
80 knots.
B1, rotate. Oh, just
Positive
enough
rate.
runway. Positive rate. You're up. Holy crap. I have never done a touch and go in a 737.
400.
Oh, that was nuts. Alright, trim, trim, trim.
1,000.
Pull the power back before we get an engine to fire. Yeah, a little long landing, you're right. It was acceptable though. It was acceptable. Alright, we're gonna make a turn. I'm gonna do tighter and tighter on the pattern. Alright, let's do one more landing, full stop. That one felt pretty good, except for some of the approach. So we still have some things we gotta iron out on the approach. Now, honestly, this is something that I need to do, and I think many other people need to do too. Like for hours. Like, I mean, we haven't been here that long, but like, I mean, get about 10 landings, like legit, and just grind them out. You know what I mean? Alright, there's 3,000 feet. Let's level off. Alright, Gio. See you later, man. Have a good day at work, bro. Man, these clouds. Our speed looks good. We're at 243 knots on the left turn, the crosswind. Have I ever used FS Realistic? I am currently using XP Realistic. So I've been using that for a while. And once I get Microsoft Flight Simulator reinstalled, I will also rock with FS Realistic. I'll try it out and see how it goes. Midnight Maverick, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I was just watching you last night, man. I had a good stream out there, bro. Thanks for stopping by. So far, practice has been going pretty darn good. Our first landing was a -54, which equals butter. And then our second landing was a 125, I think, which are both, in my book, great landings for me. Let's bring that power back as we're leveling off. We went quite a bit higher than I want to go. Again, I'm still struggling. The things that I'm struggling with have nothing to actually do with the yoke itself, which is funny. And that is like trying to fly straight into level here with the autopilot off, just leveling off. We are going to let it descend. That's fine. We'll get our speed back to, like, I don't know, 200 even. Add some aileron trim here. I think I have that mapped. One more. There we go. That's true, Joy. I'll be honest with you, it's same for me. Majority of the time, I can't say I've ever done more than two or three landings at an airport. But again, I know that I need to practice. Like, if I want to get better landings, I need to practice, period. Whether it's on a stream or whether it's on my own, like, I need to practice. Like, if I wasn't streaming this is what I would be needing to do anyway. So it's good to be able to kind of stream, let you guys kind of get an inside look in the process of what I will be doing, you know, to work on my land. Like, this is a like, hopefully you guys will be able to see it live, you know, my landing's getting better, progressing. All right, here comes 3,000 feet. Let's trim up, pitch trim up. Let's sing from the sunny Caribbean. What's up, Jibs? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Prue, welcome back, man. Welcome to the stream as well. Hey, that's pretty level right now. That's pretty darn level right there. We haven't looked outside in a while. We're descending. I know it. Yeah, as your speed changes, you have to retrim it. It all just happens very fast. Yep, I agree with that, Christopher. In aviation, it's not the plane's fault. You just gotta iron out your skills. Yeah, there you go. And it's not always the fun part, right? I mean, yeah, I feel like landing is fun, in my opinion. I think that's the funnest part of any flight. So I don't mind grinding out, doing touch and goes and stuff like that, because I enjoy landing. Of course, I enjoy the whole flight experience. I love traveling 1,000 miles, you know. But my favorite part is landing. Takeoff and landing and engine start. My favorite parts of any flight. All right, we're looking good. We're a little bit lower than we want to be. Again, we want to be around 3,000 feet. You can see here on our main screen, actually you can't see it, but we're about 10 miles away from the airport now. So we're going to make a left turn around 12. Probably a turn in now, actually. My speed is okay, just my altitude is not. So I'm going to give some up trim and make a left turn. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Southwest 116 is turning left base, runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, that's true. Takeoff is the easiest part. It does itself for the most part, unless you have like really bad wind. Christopher Ramirez, my friend, 1 year strong on Facebook. That's amazing, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. By the way, guys, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. Yeah. All right, let's switch the cameras up. Oh, wrong one. I think that's my favorite camera view right there. I like that. Alright, keep that turn coming. We should roll out on the ILS here. Keep it going good. And again, you gotta keep that nose up as we're turning, because as you're turning, the nose wants to fall down with you. Yeah, we live everywhere. Most of you guys watch it on YouTube, but it's perfectly fine. You ain't gotta watch nowhere else. I just put it out there if anybody has want to watch it. The homie Christopher Ramirez is like the only one watching on Facebook. That's my man. That's a trooper right there. Alright. Intercept the ILS right here, and we have lost 1,000 feet in that turn. That is not good. That is not good. I don't want to climb. I want to hold this. Let's just hold this altitude here. Alright, here comes the ILS. Gonna roll onto it to the left. It should be on it right here. We might overshoot it. Yeah, we're gonna overshoot this a little bit. Yeah, that's one thing I gotta work on too, is turning. That's not okay that we lost 1,000 feet in that turn. I'm noticing during this landing practice that a lot of the things I need to work on is not even the landing part. Just straight up flying. I heard somebody on traffic. It's not like they're landing here. Let me check. How far are we? We are 8 miles? 7 miles. 8 miles. Pulled out of traffic. Southwest 116 is on the ILS. Runway 10 left. 10 left. 7 miles. Without a doubt. Alright, let's go and drop the gear. A bit early. Laps. Oh my god. Calm the heck down. We're gonna have to pause. I am so sorry, guys. Somebody knocked on the door, and when that happens, my dog goes crazy. All right, are we back? Did I mess up the camera on the way in? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, guys. Sorry again for that. I locked him out too. Good thing ATC is not online. It always happens at the worst time. All right, so we gotta save this. We're high. I have it on pause, and it was not FedEx. That's actually why I got up this time, because I am actually expecting another package today in the next 3 hours. But so kind of take a look where we're at. So we are high. We're off the extended center line to the right, and our speed is not bad, but we're definitely might be a little fast. We're gonna get some speed trying to get back. So let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. And you good now?
Traffic.
Traffic? Oh no. Where is he? Pull out on traffic. Requesting traffic advisories for that. It's not freezing. It's just I paused it. Alright, trying to get it down to the ILS. Gear is down. Here comes some more flaps. And we're just gonna basically put the throttle at idle, and hopefully the plane was kind of like float down onto the glide slope. We are 5 miles out. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Southwest 116 is 5 mile final runway 10 left. Fort Lauderdale. Oh, that's cool, Links. Alright, guys, here we go. Let's see how we do this time. My goal is not to go any higher than that last landing. That last landing rate was 125. But this time I want to get on the center line and in the touchdown zone. Those are the things I want to work on. Center line, touchdown zone. Nice. Put the power in as we are about to drop right onto the glide slope now. There it is. There it is. We are lined up beautifully now. Perfect. A little bit more power. Thankfully, it's not too windy. And we're actually gonna do a full stop this time because we are low on fuel, by the way. Our V speed, our VREF is gonna be probably lower than what we had originally. Just above it. Here comes the reversers. Not a bad though.
80 knots.
Alright, auto brakes are actually working, which is great. Oh man, not bad. Those 3 weren't bad landings. And I was going to do a go around, but we are very low on fuel on both tanks, left and on the right. And in order to not have a super long taxi again, let's make a left turn on Alpha 5 up ahead. Yeah, still decent. Yeah, I agree, still decent. I guess, you know, I set the bar so high on that first landing of 54. I was like, there's no way I'm going to beat that. We probably can. I think we can do it on the next try once we get fueled up. I think we can. I don't know if they can fuel the plane up with the engines on. Hopefully they can, because I'm definitely not I'm not down for shutting the engines down. But just in case, I will start the APU. And we'll probably park over the FBO. What is the program that I'm using that, for the landing rate? It's called, I think it's a Fly with Lua script called landing rate or something like that. just search landing rate plugin for X-Plane. I've been really trying to find a good reliable one for Microsoft Flight Sim. Haven't found one yet. I guess what we could do, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to go back for another circuit after we fuel up? Or should we watch the replay right now of our last, what, 3 landings? Or should we do a short flight to somewhere? I'll let you guys decide, because I could do this for the whole stream. I'm okay with just doing this right here for the whole stream, but I know a lot of you guys are like, all right, cool, let's go somewhere, you know. So let me know in chat what you guys think. I guess I could make a poll. How do I do that? Hard. I'm trying to taxi and type at the same time. Taxi and drive. Texting and driving, I should. For practice. Or what's the last option? Alright, there it is. Alright, poll is up on YouTube. Three options. More practice, replay, or we could do, more practice, replay, or go somewhere. Alright, there is a UPS spot off our right here in front, or a cargo area. We'll get fuel from there. Honestly, if we're gonna go somewhere, we probably should pick up passengers from the terminal. That's what we should do if we're gonna go somewhere. Oh, I love those sounds so much. So far, 43% says go somewhere. I can see where this is going. I can see where this is going. Well, in that case, I'll go back to the terminal. Unless you guys decide against going somewhere. I'm using the right throttle right now to help us make a sharp right turn. So we can go back to the gate, pick up some packs. Next stream will be, as of right now, it could change. Hold on. Put that on traffic. Southwest 116 is crossing, runway 10 left at Alpha 2. That'll do. So since we're in Fort Lauderdale, again, I don't want to go far. So I'm thinking either Key West. Miami's literally right next to us, so I don't want to go there. That's too short. Either Key West or Orlando. Where else is close by that I have installed? I might have New Orleans installed. How far is New Orleans from here? Thank you, Flying. Definitely appreciate it so much. Trey Thomas, thank you, man. I don't have TPA installed. Sorry. I know, we're in Florida. I should have TPA installed. Again, if you guys just joined us, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I had to do a complete fresh reinstall of Windows, so I lost everything. So I'm still in the process of reinstalling and, you know, organizing everything. So I chose to do this. That's the reason I picked this airport to do touch and goes, because it was easy to install. I had Vertical Sims V States in for Florida, and my frame's working perfectly fine. So I was like, yeah, we'll do Fort Lauderdale because that's what's working right now. So I still haven't got my West Coast back up and working. Even my home airport is not working yet because I haven't got the scenery figured out for that. So very, very limited on where I can go today because of that reason. But yeah, TPA, I have the Tampa from Vertical Sim, which is a great scenery, but because of I want to make sure I have the updated version, I don't have it installed. So I'm gonna go straight down to, looks like Terminal 1, which is where Southwest parks. We'll pick up our passengers. While we're on the way there, we'll decide where we want to go. Oh no, Lynx. You keep getting the blue screen of death. That is bad. Not want that. Alright, let me look at the map. We'll pick some options, guys, of where we want to go. Again, I don't know what scenery I have installed either, to be honest. I just grabbed a bunch of scenery and threw it in. Calmar, bonjour, ça va, my friend, from France.
Level traffic, Delta 415 heavy, final runway 10 left.
Nice. Matter of fact, you guys are actually lucky that I have VATSIM installed, because I had to reinstall VATSIM this morning, and I don't think my CSLs are working at all. So I gotta figure that out again. It's like starting over from scratch. It sucks. It really does. I had to relearn how to do symbolic links. I had to relearn how to get VATSIM installed. I had to reinstall XPilot. I don't even remember how I did my CSLs for X-Plane. It's been so long. I gotta figure that out this weekend. Yeah, but again, I want to do something short. Again, today is all about landing. It's not about doing long flights and cruising. We've gotten that part down. That's easy. I want to figure out how to land the plane. Pretty happy that we got 3 landings sub 200. So, definitely have some, you know, improvements. I'll definitely go back off stream, offline, and continue doing some more practice landing. You know, I used to have Daytona, and I think I uninstalled that. I haven't installed that yet either. Yeah, I saw that XPilot can now automatically install Bluebell. I told it not to install it because I thought that I already had my own. I didn't want to wait and have it install it again, so I didn't. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. It could be better though, you know. Today has been a good day for landings, but you know, it's just I'm trying to make the consistency better. That's really what I'm working on. I'm pretty confident that how about we go to Key West? I want to go to Key West. That's where I want to go, guys. In a 737. Bruden the Great, welcome to the stream, my friend. Says, call you when I'm done. You can fly something that isn't an airliner, bro. I'm down. Oh, not today though. I'm busy. Sorry, but I'm definitely down. We've been doing a lot of airliner flying lately, and we need to do some bush flying, some VFR stuff again. And don't worry, guys. We definitely will. Definitely will. Trust me. Yes, we'll put weight in and put some fuel in. We're really low on fuel. Put fuel in. We'll put some payload, put some passengers, put some bags on for a short hop from Fort Lauderdale to Key West. And I know Southwest doesn't fly to Key West. I don't think they do. But today's gonna be a special ferry flight. Very special ferry flight. The KEYW. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan that flight now. And while by the time we get loaded up, we should be good to go. That should be our parking spot right there, I think. Yeah, that's where we started, right? Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. Flying GS, I did not see your question. What was your question? I should turn these landing lights off. Do I speak French? Very little, like 5 words. Alright, lights are still on. Alright, we're at Bravo 8 this time, guys. Those of you who would like to board with us in this flight, we are at Bravo 8. Parking brakes set. Need to turn the rest of those lights off. Engines off. And APU on. Beacon light off. Strobe lights off. Fuel pumps off. Yaw damper off. Propede off. Hydraulics off. AP bleed on. Ignition valve. That's all we need for now. Seatbelt signs off. And we can now get the aircraft prepared for an actual flight. Let's go to payload. Let's say for this special charter to Key West, we're not gonna be very full. We're gonna go like half full, right? It's like a party. I don't know. Let's just say it's a bunch of employees from Southwest. So basically, we're gonna set the scene. So basically, Fort Lauderdale, the employees at Southwest in Fort Lauderdale somehow were able to have 0 delays for 6 months. That's like impossible, but yeah, they had 0 delays for like 6 months, and now we're just carrying all the employees from Fort Lauderdale Airport to Key West for a free vacation because they're that special. So this is gonna be an employee charter, and which means it's not gonna be very full. It means window seats for everybody, and free onboard service. Cargo wise, we'll bring a decent amount of cargo, maybe about 200 in the front and 150 in the back. That's good. What do you guys think? Should we? I'm probably gonna kind of wing the payload. I probably shouldn't. I really shouldn't, huh? Maybe should I use SimBrief? I should probably use SimBrief. I'm gonna go ahead and use SimBrief. And we'll get, so we don't end up running out of fuel on the way there. We don't want that. We don't want that. What up, AP do welcome to the stream, man. Again, when is my next stream? I actually did answer that question. I said it's gonna be next Tuesday or Wednesday, unless I got distracted. But yeah, as of right now, it's gonna be Tuesday. And hopefully on Microsoft Flight Sim, if I can get that installed this weekend. But yeah, Tuesday's our next Flight Sim stream. And then Wednesday, a very, very special stream. I'll let you guys know more about that pretty soon. But Wednesday we have a very, very special stream. Yeah, I had to announce that probably beginning of the week. But I want to make sure I got some other things figured out to make sure that I am able to commit. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the Loadmaster to come bring our load and balance numbers, Mr. Loadmaster, let's go over here. We're going Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima, and we're going to Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, it is. Key Dub. Drop that in there. Departure will be runway 10 left again. Of course, SimBrief, at the time that I need you, is not showing up, so I'm gonna have to come over here, my main computer, and open up the browser. How did I get the Southwest logo on the jetways? That is actually a part of the scenery. I didn't put that there. The scenery designer did that. Matter of fact, I love it when they do that because it helps you know where the parking spots are for that airline. And sometimes, honestly, in some airports, they don't even have that. Like I think Delta has their logo on the jetways, even if you're not, Delta Airlines. Not always. There's some specialized ones, but like if you're using a Delta gate, you'll still see the Delta Airlines. Grade out of 10 for this yoke. That's a great question, my friend. Let's see. Let's give this some perspective, right? The honeycomb yoke, I would give out of 10. Man, hold on. I think that's a good question. Out of 10. I don't think I've ever rated it like that. 10 being good and 0 being bad, obviously. Again, honeycomb would be... it's hard. 8.8. I'm being really picky, by the way. Like, I'm being extremely picky because I know a lot of you guys are like, nah, honeycomb's a freaking 10. No, honeycomb is an 8.8 because I'm trying to compare it to like real world and stuff. Because nothing is perfect. There's a few things about it, I could definitely complain about. But yeah, I'll say 8.8. It's like freaking close to perfect. And I never give anything a 10. This yoke, I will give it a... If honeycomb's at 8.8, I would give this an 9.0. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I'm not gonna take that back. Hold on. Like, it's between 8.9 and 9.0. That's how picky I'm being right now, guys. It's hard. It's really hard. If you ask me, oh, what yoke will be a 10? None of them. There ain't no 10 yokes. None of them. Turtle Beach, from what I saw, I mean, I don't have it here, but hopefully I can get my hands on one, you know. But, you know, just based on being at Flight Sim Expo and touching it there, I would have given Turtle Beach a 5.5. I'm not joking at all. That is not an exaggeration. But yeah, Turtle Beach 5.5, Honeycomb 8.8, and Thrustmaster 9.0, maybe 8.9 after some use, because it's still like brand new. And when something's brand new, sometimes you tend to give it a higher rating than it deserves. So let's say 8.9. Yeah, it's just slightly better for me. Slightly, like so slight. So slight that you, yeah, so slight. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll have to come back to that later on after I've used it some more. Because I remember when I first got my honeycomb yoke, how excited I was, how much I loved it, and I still do. But you know, when you get your first yoke, you don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? When you only have one yoke, you don't know no better. Like if you have one of those old, you know, I won't say crappy, but one of those low quality yokes that cost like 50 bucks, and then you go and get a honeycomb yoke, you're like, oh my god. I've been playing with crap this whole time, you know? But you really don't know until you get your hands on multiple. I'm doing a flight plan right now, guys, so I am not looking at the chat. Alright, we don't need a lot of fuel. That's good, that's good. We're still southwest. Alright, file flight plan. This is gonna be a fun flight. I like this. This is gonna be a good flight. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this. One thing I hope though, and I'll mention this in my review coming out soon, because again I am planning to do a full review of this where you'll get my organized thoughts rather than just random thoughts in these live streams. I got a flight plan now, 22,000 feet. We need 12,000 pounds. Ooh, I was gonna be way off because I was gonna give it a 6,000. About 43 minutes away from Fort Lauderdale in a 7.3. All right, sounds good. So we need more fuel than I thought. 12,575. 12,575. Enter, enter, enter. Payload. We done that. I don't want that to pop up anymore. Excellent landing rating. I love it when it says that. Fuel up.
Flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Oh, that as is. All right, cool. All right, we're filling up, ready to get it in. So no departure, just 10 left. We'll do vectors from there. Activate that. Execute. Next page. Our first waypoint will be M-Nate. Mike. November. Alpha. Tango. Echo. M-Nate. That's straight out. Then direct to MTH. Mike. Tango. Hotel. I think that's a Marathon, right? Marathon, Florida. And then EWI, it's Key West. VOR, Echo Yankee Whiskey. Bam. XQMQ. Performance. Cruising at 22,000 feet for this leg. So 22000. And what else? I think that's all. Cost next going to be 60. Reserves 1.6 as per usual. And we'll wait for the fuel. We'll wait for the Loadmaster to come bring the numbers for the ground weight. You got me. So dope. I'm a Loadmaster. Can you not believe it? I'm a freaking Loadmaster. Like, I should change the title to Loadmaster Flies a Zebo 737. I'm just kidding. We can't do that yet because we don't have the information. What's next? Do we just wait now? Legs are good. Oh, arrival. Arrival in the Key West. What runway should we take, Simbrief? I don't know. Weather right now, ahora, in Key West happens to be 090 at 7 knots. Visibility is 10 clear. Beautiful day in Key West for some surfing, I think, if they do that there. Scuba diving, whatever. Winds are 26. Temperature 26, 2.22. Altimeter 3005. So Why did I need to know that? Oh, because I guess we're gonna take the RNAV 09 because the winds say that they are in favor of that direction. Let's see if SimBrief gives us that as well. Yep, runway 9er. So we'll do the RNAV 9. That sounds fun. I bet that looks cool. Probably get some charts too, huh? Let's go with the Avatar Airport. This is probably not even linked anymore, I bet. Yeah, I gotta relink this. Ah, it sucks. That's okay. I have it on my iPad. That is okay. You guys just can't see it. I'm AP Dude. We are departing Fort Lauderdale, my friend, and we're gonna be heading over to Key West for a short 43-minute flight today, guys. After a few, I think that was really cool how we did some landing practice, and now the expectations are gonna be extremely high when we land in Key West because I've actually practiced, and you guys saw me practice, so I have no excuses at all for smashing it down in Key West today. None, no excuses. Get the passengers boarded. Oh, no, I didn't want to click that button. Set shocks. We're on APU, we'll stay on APU. There we go. Alright, doors are opening up. Call the ground handling and everything out here, guys. We ready to do a real flight now. Catering and all that stuff. Let's go. What's my smoothest landing this stream? 54. 54, yeah. Set the bar high early. That was our first landing today. It was a 54. 54 and a 120 something, another 120 something, I think. Or 130, I think it was. Turn X-plane down us a little bit. There we go. Alright, cool. So, for this transition, I'm still trying to get this to load. I don't know why it's not loading. Maybe my Wi-Fi cut off. Is this worth buying, having the TCA Airbus? If you have the TCA Airbus, it might be worth it to get the yoke only and not the throttle, because you might, if you already have the TCA Airbus throttle, I don't see enough value for me in the throttle itself that it needs to be replaced. It needs to replace the TCA throttle if you already have one. If you don't have a throttle at all, then yeah, go for it with the throttle. But if you have a TCA Airbus throttle, you know, just get the add-ons. Get the add-ons and then get the yoke. That's what I would recommend. If you have a TCA Airbus joystick and throttle. What am I looking for? Oh, right. Charts. Getting charts and waiting to fuel. We're getting fueled up right now by the fueler. Oh, I love that view. Matter of fact, you know what? We haven't seen each other since I was on a flight. So guys, I just returned from Denver this past weekend. I got back on Wednesday. And well, my route was straight to Denver. Matter of fact, I flew Frontier Airlines for the first time ever. I had never flown Frontier Airlines, even though I work with them. We flew in a A320. It was not a Neo, just a regular A320. Direct straight to Denver. And it was a pretty smooth flight, smooth landing. The experience of flying Frontier reminds me of flying with Spirit because it's basically the same thing. They're both ultra low cost airlines, so you don't get any fun TV screens, nothing extra. You pay for everything. You know, that same kind of idea. Let's go to Strat. That'll be our transition, by the way. But as far as, like, you know, the flying experience was pretty good. All the flight attendants were very nice. I kind of have to say that the customer service agents were very nice as well because they're my co-workers. But yeah, it was a good flight, good landing as well. There was no Ryanair happening there, so that was good. And my window seat was actually this one right here. More like this. This was my seat on the A320. I think I had seat 5F So if you guys are booking flights anytime soon on an A320 5F or somewhere around there, we'll get you right in front of the engine with a pretty good view that you don't have to break your neck to look at. I was actually surprised I didn't have to break my neck to look back and see. All right, so fueler is done. He's on his way out of here. We're just finishing up our flight plan. Again, passengers are loading, and we will get out of here, guys, for our first and only flight for today after doing some landing practice. Our cruise winds. We don't really need to do all that, but we'll do it. Whatever. Do it for the fam. Let's see. Average winds 21621. 216/21. Somebody said in the stream earlier that this is a massive keyboard. This is actually very small in real life. ICE 13 plus 13 13. That's gonna drop right here. Execute. Done. N1 limits. Good. Takeoff. Don't start barking. CG 18.5 123 125. Oops. 137 for the V speed. We're still pretty light. We're about half full today. That looks good. I'm gonna skip doing the performance stuff, and we'll go to start flight leg. APU's already running. Fuel pumps turn them on. Didn't mean to do that. All right, cool. So they should be closing the doors up now. Cut those, and we'll get rid of the ground handling people. They'll get clear of the plane too. Drive away. Half full or half empty? Half full, my friend. Half full. That's my kind of way. That's the way we do it. I'm gonna go straight to 22,000 feet. 22. There it is. All right, cool. Get the pushback truck out here now. By the way, I feel like things are going so fast at my work.
Ground to cockpit. Where do you want us to put you?
I want to go right here, buddy. I'm still training to be a pushback driver.
Cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
In real life, and I just finished training to be a loadmaster in real life. I don't know. I just feel like things are going fast. Not too fast, just fast. I kind of feel like they may be wanting me to move into a leadership role too, which I personally don't want to do. I just want to work there part-time. That's all I want to do. I'm serious. Seatbelt signs on, guys. Beacon lights are coming on. Doors should be shutting and the jetway should be moving out of the way. Hold on. There we go. Kingston Radar Control Works stream, man. Good to see. We need to head out to your area sometime soon, my friend. We are overdue for some Caribbean flying, guys. And this is the closest we've been to the Caribbean in a long time.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
Ludwig, how do you just remember you had the honeycomb yoke? You don't forget that you had the honeycomb yoke. That's not something you forget you have, unless you just haven't been flying it forever. Can I demonstrate my Enviro settings? Captain David, I'm using not X Enviro, but I'm using Enhanced Skyscapes, or Cloudscapes, whichever you call it. It basically just, you know, makes the clouds look the way they're looking. As V1 simulations would say, marshmallows or mashed potatoes in the sky. I don't think they look bad. I think they look pretty good. I'm happy with it.
Touch connected and bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
My IG's been hacked? Oh no, are you serious? Like for real, for real? I really don't want to change. You know what? It might be true. Oh no. Oh my freaking god, it was. My freaking Instagram got hacked. How? Alright guys, you get messages from me on Instagram. Please do not respond to them. That is some BS. A brother finally gets some traction on social media and they want to hack my profile. That's not cool. Gotta check my messages, make sure I haven't been sending those sketchy messages. I gotta change my password and everything. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. I don't even know how to change my password. Yeah, F in the chat. Hold on. I just don't want to. Yeah. My Twitter got hacked a long time ago. And I mean, I basically should have started a new Twitter. Login info. I don't know how to change my password. Really don't. Alright, let's get in the air and I'll figure this out. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. It's not good. Alright, let's push.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the engines.
Once outside the aircraft, pull on the red tab to inflate, to manually inflate.
I mean, I would definitely wouldn't mind to get sponsored by Ray-Ban. Give me some Ray-Bans in here, you know what I'm saying? But no, that was not me.
And all your luggage is still leaving the aisle clear.
You know what? I'm so dumb. I freaking ignored the email. I got an email saying somebody logged into my account from a different location or something, and I thought it was me because I've been logging into everything. Lately I've been re-logging into everything because everything got I got moved when I had to reinstall Windows and stuff, you know what I mean? So let me check my trash and see if I can find that email.
Changing cabin pressure should one occur. 4 yellow oxygen masks will drop in the compartment overhead. Immediately stop screaming. Let go of your neighbor. Hold in on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe.
Oh wow, you did pushbacks for Pan Am back in the day. That's cool. Wow, you old. You real old. Oh man.
Put your mask on first, then help them with theirs. Leave the mask in place until otherwise.
I'm not using blue effects. I don't have any reshades or any shaders in my sim right now. Zero. Everything is default except I'm using enhanced skyscapes, which changes the clouds and sky colors. That's it. I'm not using any. What sucks is people actually liked the thing I posted. What also scares me is that last time I got hacked, the person that hacked me decided to follow a bunch of accounts, like thousands of accounts.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
And it took me forever to try to go and unfollow. Matter of fact, I never
We're disconnecting the tone now.
I never actually finished unfollowing all those people. Alright, seriously, in chat, how do I reset my password? I need to know right now. I think I got it. Hold on. We should start the engine, shouldn't we? Start the engine too. Sorry guys, I'm distracted. This is a very important matter. Yeah, my Instagram and Facebook are like linked together, but they actually don't have the same password, which is good, so they shouldn't get into my Facebook.
Just disconnected and bypass pins removed. Signals on the left. Have a good one.
Honestly, I wouldn't be upset if they got into my Facebook because I don't use it much. Engine 2, firing up. My phone is not on camera right now, is it? I hope this is right. Haven't had to. Yeah, of course they don't match. I'm gonna do this on my PC because I don't know what my password is. Yeah, some joker from freaking North Carolina. Tried to log into my thing. Yeah, I actually saw that while I was trying to get my new password on Instagram. I saw also that X-Plane posted some sneak peeks of X-Plane 12. So we'll be looking at that here in just a second. Let's get the engines fired up so we can get this flight going before I get any more distracted than I am. It was an X-Plane that logged in. X-Plane or XP? Neither of those people have my login. All right, firing up engine number 1 now. Check for 20%. There it is. 24, 22. My favorite airline is United, actually. Still, might change. I don't know. I've been in like around the real airline industry now so much. I think that my favorite airline might change from United, even though I still like United. I don't know. I flew a Delta for the first time and I really enjoyed that. And I still have not flew with Southwest in real life. Alright, both engines should be stable. Turn on the generators, turning off the APU. And you guys are yelling at me about hydraulics earlier, so we'll turn those on. Sure. Probe heat on, trim air is on. Packs are off, which is good. AP bleeding come off. Isolation valve to auto. Packs. Got some air in here now. Belt signs are on. We are ready to taxi. Yeah, we're ready to go. Alright, it's RTO. Parkway release. Let's get out of here. How did I make the graphics? What do you mean exactly? I didn't make anything. XP is an IT. That's true. Oh man. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Southwest 116 is taxiing to runway 10 left via Tango Bravo. Fort Lauderdale. I do like JetBlue a lot though. I've only flown with them I think once or twice, but I really do like JetBlue a lot. Pitot heat is off, is it? I'll check it here in just a second. Let me get rolling, or let me get on the center line and all that. Yeah, I feel so dumb. Like I literally got an email saying, "Hey, somebody logged into your Instagram," and I thought it was me because again, I've been the last couple days reinstalling Windows on my PC here because I had some major issues and I had to do a fresh clean restart and had to relog into a lot of things, reinstall a lot of things. So I thought it was me that triggered that. Like even like my Twitch, you know, I had to get into my Twitch and all that stuff too. Yes, Beluga, whenever you get the TCA Boeing throttle, you only get one of these, so you get half of what you see here. But you do get a speed brake and a flap lever. And 2 throttle levers, even though there's only 3 slots, which is, to me, in my opinion, a very interesting design decision to give you 3 axes. Yeah, so one thing you could do, honestly, as we're about to go nose with this JetBlue plane. Speaking of JetBlue, come on, man, get out the way. You could put 1 throttle in the center and put a speed brake on the left and a flap on the right if you want it. Bye-bye. Dead. Yeah, we all just died. Contact Yoda, thank you for the follow on Twitch, my friend. Again, I don't know why my notifications are not popping up. Well, they're popping up, but they're not notifying me orally. Or I can't hear them, so I'm not looking in that direction. So sorry, guys, if I missed your sub, but thank you everybody who's subscribed to YouTube and followed on Twitch. We are at 25,000 plus subscribers now on YouTube, which is freaking nuts, man. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel all these years, all these flights and these videos. It's been amazing. It's definitely a pleasure and an honor, and I don't take it for granted. I seriously see this, you know, streaming thing as a what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's an honor for sure, but it's also a privilege. That's what I was looking for. Privilege. Also, a huge shout out, huge shout out to all of the developers out there and hardware manufacturers who have, you know, believed in my channel as well by allowing me to, you know, like Thrustmaster, to get product early or showcase it or whatever. So big shout out to those people, man. It's been a fun journey. Definitely a lot of work, but you know, it's definitely worth it. I love doing it. I love flying. I love flight sim. I love gaming. I love aviation, and being able to have a YouTube channel and being able to, you know, showcase and show you guys, you know, what I love and share my passion with you guys is the best part of that. So really been loving it. How did I make the graphics without reshade and without X-Enviro and without Blue FX? Again, all I'm using right now from what you see is Enhanced Skyscapes, which is a third-party cloud replacement tool. I think it does change the sky color a little bit, and the sun, stuff like that. And then we have Active Sky that gives us the weather. You don't actually see Active Sky; it just kind of puts the clouds where they're supposed to be. But that's it. I don't have anything else. I'm not using any reshade plugins. Not using any special things. Favorite plane to fly in Sims? This one right here, FAO. The Zebo 737 is my absolute favorite plane to fly in any flight sim. The all-around experience of it is just so authentic and very immersive. All right, we're rolling up to runway 10 left. I'm not gonna make the call just yet because we are still a little ways of taxi, but we will go ahead and get the flight attendants in the cabin ready for departure.
Clear for departure.
That wing view. Sheesh. Alright. Yeah, the passengers didn't realize we crashed to a plane. It's okay. Alright. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Southwest 116 is taking off on runway 10 left, departing to the south. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Alright, guys, let's do it one more time. All lane lights are coming on. Down, slow down here. Emergency lights, are those armed? Okay, cool. Strobes. Turn off the. Alright, let's do it. Oh wait, I almost forgot the continuous. Continuous. You are a pianist. That's pretty cool, man. I've been wanting to learn piano. Matter of fact, I've been learning. I know a little bit of piano. But I'm not like good. I can play like 3 songs. That's it. All right, crossing the whole short line here. Let's get ready to take off. All right, guys, if you just joined us, we have been doing landing practice. We've done 3 landings now, all below 200. We got a 54 for our first landing, which is really good actually. 124 and I think a 150, 160, something like that. Now we're gonna do a full flight to Key West, short flight, about 40 minutes. Cruising at 22,000 feet. Here comes the power. And here comes the toga. I think the winds may have kicked up just a little bit since we first started today. Need a little bit more left rudder. Airspeed's alive, 60 knots.
80 knots.
80 knots.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Positive brake, you're up.
$400.
As I said on the radio call, we'll be departing to the south, which is going to be the left.
1,000.
On the auto throttle. And LNAV. And flight mode, whatever. Actually, south was the other direction, I think. Yeah, it was. Whoops. Alright, let's get some trim. Yeah, you're right, JD, JDEF. I didn't do that this time around. We're flying Southwest today, guys. Southwest special employee charter flight down to Key West for a free pre-holiday vacation. All right, flaps coming up. B coming back. And we'll continue flying it up to 10,000 feet. Be cruising at 22. Keep that nose up. We do not want to be descending on a departure. And because we actually turn left instead of right, we'll be overflying the airport on our departure. I got my my directions all backwards. There's Fort Lauderdale right there. Can I use the Honeywell MCP next time? Well, hit up Honeywell and tell them to send it to me, because I don't have it. I would love to try it, but no, I don't have that piece of hardware, and it sounds really expensive. So yeah, guys, know I'm trying to save money right now. But it sounds like sounds pretty cool. Yes, this is a actual flight now. Still technically landing practice because we're gonna land when we get there. But yeah, we've done 3 landings on the ground. Then you guys got bored, so you wanted me to do a flight. So we're doing a flight. What's up, Slick Burrito? Good to see you off the stream. Alright, passing 7,000 feet now, guys. If you can't see that, we're a little bit fast. Bring the nose up. Oh, he means the old mode control panel. I thought he meant like a physical, like Honeywell MCP. I was like, I didn't know that existed. How do is that in the settings I gotta do? I don't think I've ever tried that. Alright, pitch it right at 10,000 feet. Sorry, not right at 10 degrees. About to hit 10,000 feet here in just a second. And let's go direct to that next waypoint, which is M8. So let's go, where's direct? Oh, let's hit that. Boom, execute. There we go. We'll roll to the right. LNAV's activated. 10,000 feet. Autopilot's coming on. And we'll climb via level change. Bait 0.
Stay the all position until we land in Los Angeles. On the fence, while that seatbelt sign is on, you must remain in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain does the statement and turns it off.
That looks steep. Okay, that was scary how we banked right there. I thought we were crashing. I thought we were wrecking. Do I think I'll fly the 757 anytime soon? I actually want to. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 757s in real life, and it makes me want to fly them in the sim. I have a greater appreciation now for 75s than I did before. So yes, we'll be flying a 75 sometime soon. Yeah, we'll have to give that a try though, fairing. I didn't know there was an old control panel setting. Where is that exactly? You know, we'll wait. Let's wait till we get to cruise and then we'll look at that stuff. But show me here in a second when we get to our cruise level of 22,000 feet, where exactly to change that setting so I can try that out next time we fly to Zebo. That sounds like fun. Beautiful departure flying out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, heading south to Key West. And we'll turn that way the heck down. Sheesh. There's Miami right there, Miami International. Flying right over the class Bravo of Miami, MIA. Using Vertical Sims V-States. If you guys haven't heard of V-States, you definitely should learn about it. You can get the majority of the United States all in beautiful ortho Google imagery completely for free. One state at a time. And this is V States, Florida, V2. You can also get Orbix True Earth Florida, which is a payware version of a similar thing. I have both, but I don't have the Florida one installed yet. So we're using V States, and look at that down there. See the downtown area of Florida. Not Florida, Miami, sorry. Downtown Florida. Yeah, I almost did today's flight out of Miami. Almost, but I decided to do Fort Lauderdale. I wasn't sure if my Miami was working or not. It hasn't crashed me yet. Yes, Marcus, downtown Florida. Hey, Kalmar, ask whatever you want, man. It's all good. I understand we're all here at different, you know, experience levels, so there's no stupid questions. Unless you ask it 10 times in all caps. That's a stupid question. Alright, we're cruising, passing 20,000 feet. We're able to hit standard. Again, we'll be leveling off at 22K. I don't know if VNAV is programmed in. I think it is. So I guess we can rock VNAV with it. So VNAV is now activated. Go on the top level here, turn off lane lights. We'll turn off the wing lights, wing well. Leave on the anti-collisions, leave the strobe lights on. Seatbelt signs will come off for now. What else? Oh, we have one probe heat off. Whoops. Everything else is good to go. Watch my speed. Speed's good. Speed's good. We're at 296 knots. VNAV is going to put us at 297. So we'll be all right. Honestly, I'm probably going to do a speed intervene to get us there a little bit faster. There's our flight plan there. And then what we'll do is we'll look at this Honeywell option thingamajigger. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Auto brake off. Thank you guys very much. And then we will brief our approach into Key West on the RNAV. Yeah, there's our cruise there. So top descent is 103 miles. Sounds good. Go over here, PA system, level off. Alright, beautiful. Alright, somebody said I left my engines in continuous. That's not surprising. There we go. That's back where it's supposed to be. I always forget. Turn it on and to turn it off. Eventually I'll remember when I start doing it over and over. I just haven't been doing it over and over. Alright, we're still squawking. Charlie is checking our radios. Radios look good. Again, we're not doing any ILS into Key West. We don't need that. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. You guys talk about this legacy old school thing. I said, where do I go? I assume it's under customize, display and variants, display, chrono, digital seconds, NPS, PFE, PFD VREF, ND display, track up, heading up, VOR radio on, distance rings, fuel gauge, side by side, over under. That's really cool. They have a lot of stuff in here. I've never really messed with this. Systems. All right, I'm in systems. HUD for captain. Yep. Aspirated TAT probe, whatever that means. Engine start switches auto. Okay, it's on no. RAS is on auto. Multi-mode receiver. I don't know what that is. That like where you can hear like COM 2 and stuff like that. What up, Alex Pete, aka Airbus Ver? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Com radio decimal digitals 2 or 3. SoCal. That's on page 3. Okay. Flight deck cam. What does that mean? That sounds cool. Now I'm just reading through all this because I didn't know it was a thing. No smoking sign has a chime or no chime. Voice recorder switch, yaw damper gauge. MC. Can I change it now, or is it gonna break the plane? I really want to click it right now. I'm gonna click it. New mic sounds good. That's hilarious you say that, because it's not a new mic. But I am using a new audio interface, and I've changed my setting a little bit, and I think it sounds better than it did before too. So thank you very much. I'm clicking it. Ooh, so what happens? Whoa, whoa there. That is interesting. Wow. Okay, can I? How do I use this? Of course. AT. It's just different colors, but this is a little different too. That's cool. You know, that is so different. That is interesting. I like that. Like I like it because it's different. Not necessarily that it looks better. I just like it because it's different. We'll stick with that for the rest of the stream. It is definitely very similar, but it's just different style. You definitely see a different style. What's funny is a lot of some people out there, right? Some developers out there would charge you like for a whole new plane just to change this piece right here. So I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. You can use steam gauges for backup ADI. I think I have seen that. I think I had that turned on once on accident. Somebody asked, hey, how did you get that going? I was like, I don't know. It was in the livery. Because some of the liveries, actually not some, but most liveries have like a config file attached to it. And whenever you switch to that livery, it'll give you the config for the interior too. So you have a certain type of display. Where is that option at? EMDT, I didn't say that. You said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. You said it. Why not go old school, right? Where is the option to get the old school thingamajiggers? Exterior winglets, air stairs, SATCOM, landing lights, halogen or LED. That's kind of cool. Landing post light. Yes, landing LED strobes. It's on systems. Okay. HUD for captain. I thought I saw it earlier. Page 2. Yeah, the Zebo team, they're very hard. There's pressurization panel. Analog or digital? Okay, that's not it. There it is. Analog standby gauge. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, wow. Wow, I feel like I'm in a whole nother plane. That's crazy that they modeled that, man. What are you doing, Zebo team? Ow. That's crazy. I'm like blown away right now. I'm not even kidding. For free. Is there an option for making cocktails in the iPad? You got everything else. Where's my top of the descent at? 60 miles. We probably should get ready for that. Where we're descending? I don't even know where we're descending down to. No, I have no clue. We're distracted. It's gonna come. It's gonna come fast. Wow, man. Just wow. So we're landing runway 9, guys, in Key West today. We have 5,000 feet of runway. That should be plenty. And we can get the weather and whatnot. We'll mess with this stuff some more later. Just call out. So there is no 30. Okay, yeah, car 30, 20. Okay, cool. Anyways, I want to know what else is in here. You guys have distracted me. I can't even think straight. Takeoff, flight director heading select. VNav alt installed. VNav alt hold. Approach LNav. Okay, I gotta get out of here. What's I gonna do? This and then this. Alright, Key West runway 9er. Winds are. Let me find out. I can turn off the HUD. I don't want to turn off the HUD. I've never even used the HUD before. Does the HUD even work? Should we do a HUD landing? QS looks nice, man. You got clear skies. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius or 79 degrees Fahrenheit. That in here, 26. Dew point 22. Winds are 090 at 7. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's right off the right down the center line for the most part. Then all temperatures be 3005. Enter. And let's go check, make sure we're not descending yet. 47 miles, we're very close. We're very, very close. I'm gonna use the other FMC to do the rest of this. What was I gonna do actually? I was gonna do something. Route, this thing. Okay, gross weight 119.9. There we go, and flaps 30 again. We'll do auto brake 3. Speed brake auto, the rest of that looks okay. Should be a dry runway. Didn't have any rain recently. And oh, look at that, it says auto brake 1. Uh-oh. Wait, uh-oh. Oh no. You know what this means? With auto brake setting 1, we will not stop in time until the end of the runway. That's what that means. So we had to do max auto for our auto brake setting for this landing, because we're not gonna have enough runway. It's only it's a 1,547 meter runway, and we would need for auto brake setting 1 a 2,455 meter runway. Very interesting. So as well, that might want to do flaps 40. You see that those numbers looking a little better. So we'll do flaps 40 for this landing. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. All right. So descending, we are want to get down to 3,000. And let's fix, if there's a discontinuity, let's fix it. What did Jib say? I'm looking for, alright, 32 miles out, MTH. I don't want to go to EW. Where is EYW? Put this here and see what happens. That's our flight plan. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go. I want to skip that waypoint. So let's put a strap after marathon. That'll save us some time. And now let's see if our tower descends now in 10 miles. Strap, we actually want to be at, let's say, 3,000. That, so we need to descend probably now. Most likely. And you can already hear the engine spooling down if you can hear that. Which means we've already hit our top of descent. Yep. So our bottom of descent now. Say it down here somewhere. Do we need? No, we're good. Okay. I think we're good. I hope we're good. Oh boy, yeah. We might need some spoilers for this one. Big down to 3,000 feet. Okay, that might not be realistic. Have I ever flown the Curacao? I have not. No. Alright, it's gonna be max. That's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun approach. I go from landing practice to a challenging approach. That's gonna be definitely interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, did we stop descending? What happened? It's gonna speed brakes out, guys. Yeah, because strap is in 3 freaking miles. Or 21 miles, sorry. Alright. Here we go. Oh man, look at that. Over freaking Key West. Or not Key West, but you know, whatever you call this section of islands. Uncage, back up ADI. I gotta do that? That's amazing. How do I do it? How do I uncage it? Oh, there it is. Oh, I gotta hold it, right? That's nuts, bro. Like, the amount of detail they put into such small features that very few people use amazes me. And that's not at all a diss. That is a huge compliment, because that is just amazing. Like, wow. This is why this plane is the absolute greatest of all flight sim planes right now. This is why. Like, I was talking about it. Look at this view. I was talking about on a recent stream about how, you know, us people on X-Plane have quite high expectations for Boeing 737s because of Zibo. And a lot of us have our expectations set too high for PMDG. When it comes to Microsoft Flight Sim, we expect to get the Zibo quality, but it's not Zibo, it's different. Yeah, study level stuff for free. Look at this view though. Everything you see in front of you guys right now is completely free. Go freaking get it. Like, I'm not kidding. The scenery is free. It says V States, Florida, V2, for free on Vertigo Sim's website. Matter of fact, you can type in ! Vertigo Sim for his link. It's in Brussels. This plane is free. This livery is free. Somebody was asking me, what about sound packs for Zibo? You don't need a sound pack for Zibo. Zibo is the sound pack. I mean, the clouds are not free. That's the only thing that's not free in this. That and Active Sky. Other than that, everything running today is completely free. Yes, guys, Black Friday sale is right around the corner, so it may be a good time to pick up. Why are we not descending? Alright, I'm gonna do it on my own. Alright, we're gonna use vertical speed mode because we too high. I don't know what happened to my VNAV profile, but it don't want to descend. So we're gonna descend, and we may have to extend our downwind. Matter of fact, let me get that ready because I'm pretty confident that's exactly what we're gonna have to do, because we're on a sort of a downwind right now. I'm actually gonna go heading mode right now. So heading select 264, 266. Yes, I do live in Texas. Alright, so we're descending, speed brakes are out, we are dropping down. I don't know why it wasn't doing it on its own. And the altimeter again out here in Key West, Florida. Oh great. Oh my god. Guys, this really pisses me off. Guess what happened? You'll never guess. You'll never guess what happened. Fort Lauderdale, I don't know how to say it, Tower and ATIS is now online. Yeah, that's my luck on VATSIM right there. We were literally there for like an hour and a half doing touch and goes. We leave, and that's when ATC pops up. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to be there in the first place. I would rather them just not ever show up. Don't show up when I leave. Because then I wish that you would have been there. Anyways, that's just a VATSIM pet peeve of mine. It always happens. What was I gonna do? Oh, weather. How's flight school going? It's not really going. It's just you guys, you know, I've been in a stage which is flying in real life is expensive, and in order to fly in real life, you gotta have money, and I'm trying to save money. So that's how flight school is going. It's not until I get money saved and priorities going in that direction. So that's where I'm at. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. Gonna happen. I gotta use a fixed page on the FMS. It's very useful. 410, 20 miles. Is it? I've never used a fixed page before. I don't know. Just say EYW. Okay, now what? I don't know what else to do here. Radial distance ETA. Yeah, V-States Florida is really good, man. I think honestly, of all the V-States that he made, because it's his home state, Florida is definitely the best of all the states. Put the runway there. West. Runway. I never use this. You guys are telling me things to do, and I don't know. Yeah, we'll save that for next time. You have to show me how to do that later, guys. All right, switching to level change mode. I don't want to go any faster than 250 knots. That's the reason why I'm doing that. We're still on course. We're just kind of gonna go wide here on our downwind in the Key West runway 9er. We're at 8,000 feet. Looking better. Looking much better. Tune the VOR on nav 1 radio. Captain Bombosa, what's up, man? Yeah, it is. It feels like so much prep time. I mean, yeah, I'm personally and mentally ready to get started flying in real life, in a real plane. It's just my wallet is not, and life situations are not. But again, how I say, man, I'm gonna get it done. It's gonna get done. It's gonna happen. Even if I'm freaking 50 years old, before I get my license, I'm gonna get my license. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, it's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna make it happen. Until then, we'll be in the sim. Alright, making a left turn, looking pretty good on descent now, down to 3,000 feet. So draw the runway center line. I already see the runway center line on my Indy. That's why I was kind of confused. Oh, that's why I'm confused. Like right here, this white dotted line is the extended center line of my runway 9. Because I put that into my FMS earlier. I mean, just because we got the steam gauges in here doesn't mean we don't have automation. So really what we could do, I mean, we've been doing a lot of hand flying all day. We could fly it by hand from here. That guy, he's 60 years old, about to get his license. Yeah, I shouldn't have any restrictions, but yeah, I do need to actually check. I haven't actually checked. I haven't gone and done the medical stuff. Partly because I didn't want to do it too early. Like, I didn't want to do a medical and then find out that, no, I didn't want to do a medical and then not fly for like however long it is that you lose your medical. Let's go before landing. Yeah, you guys ready to land this plane one more time? I feel like the pressure's on, man. I've been doing so good today. And we got a short runway too, so that's gonna be fun. Interessante. Alright, so we're looking at VREF for flaps 40 landing, VREF 132 plus 5. Yeah, flight simming is much easier when you have a job. It's very expensive. I agree with you there, my friend. Alright, you guys ready to get ready to land here? We need to send some more. I don't want to come in too high on this approach. Got to take what we learned. Don't get behind the plane. We need to get down to 1,500 feet. Like now. Double change. We'll do it like this. That way we don't come in like super fast and nothing like that. Again, no ILS here, guys. This is the RNAV, RNP runway 09er for Key West. We're coming in on. Speed down to 200 knots. And we are going to be a little high on the RNAV. But it's okay because we actually can stay at 1,500 feet until we get to a waypoint called Busby, which is over here, about 5 miles out. So if we're a little late on that 1,500 marker, we're okay. Alright, left turn. Make the call in the Key West. Key West traffic, Southwest 116 is turning left. Base, runway 09er, Key West traffic. Thank you, Jibs. I have 5 years, Captain Bumbles. Oh, man. All right, we're just actually the speed's coming back right now, so that we can descend flat. Oh, look at those clouds. This is gonna be a beautiful. This is gonna be a beautiful approach. Oh yeah. All right, so we've had the ILS assistance in our Fort Lauderdale landing practice runs. This time around, we're on an R&P approach. There is no vertical navigation on this. I'm going to be on my own here. CRS is 09 or 3 if we want to put that in to help. And let's get slowed down, please. Alright, I'm just going to take over from here. Oh, this is work. Not work. I need to map that right. Alright, here it is. I have the controls. Pulling that power back. And which view do you guys prefer? This one or the left one? Let me know. I'll leave it there for now. Might have to leave it there for now. Key West traffic, Southwest 116, final. Runway 9er, Key West. Alright, we might have to go around here. We're okay. As long as we're at 1500 at Busby, which we are. Right at 1500, there's Busby. Pull the nose up. We're off center to the right, to the left. We're okay, as long as we get the speed back here, and we'll be okay. Yeah, we were going pretty fast. I think we're gonna go around. I don't know, I don't feel confident about this one. There's not enough runway for a touch and go. Yeah, let's reset, guys. Let's reset. Try that again.
$1,000 to go.
Oh, no wonder my throttle is not freaking being responsive. Auto throttle is on. I'm like, why isn't this working? Yeah, we weren't configured at all, guys. Let's try that again. Yeah, we're gonna vector us up around. Key West traffic, Southwest 116. We're making a left 360 to for another attempt at runway 09er, Key West. Make a nice wide 360 here.
1,000 to go.
And hopefully we'll ride out. We'll go back up to 1,500 feet and we'll hold there. Some trimming, get our speed back situated, and get our altitude fixed. We're too high. Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. Again, guys, we're doing max auto brake, by the way, so my auto brake is already set. Might not look like it, but it is. Bumpy out here. Good to know, Sean Cross. That's cool. Learn how to use that. Alright, we're still climbing. We do not want to be climbing. Alright, we're back on the left downwind. Let's go ahead and level off here and get situated because we're too high.
1,000 to go.
Probably, Jibs, probably. Alright, where's my gear at? Alright, let's turn in. I remember when we were back in Florida, or we're in Florida still, but our last time we flew, we were in that turn, we lost 1,000 feet. I actually do want to lose 500 in this turn, but only 500, not 1,000. There we go. But shallower a little. Power, keep that power in. We're losing too much power. Here is down 3 green though. Auto brakes is set. This will be a full flap landing. Airport is at our 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. US traffic 40 miles, 1,700. Alright, sounds good. Key West traffic, Southwest 116 is on the left base runway 09 Key West. Alright, make it a little final. Alright, hold that altitude, hold that altitude. West traffic, Southwest 116, final runway 09 Key West. Alright, looking good. So we are just outside of a waypoint called Atna, where we need to be at 1,500 feet. And yes, you're actually right. There is a WASP channel for this airport, which is pretty cool. I've actually never used one of those. I've heard of them. Never used one. Need to learn how to use it for the RNAV approaches. That's pretty cool. If I had a co-pilot, you could put that in on channel 40405. Right now, trying to work on you know, keeping it straight. I've been realizing in recent flights that I tend to lose altitude when I shouldn't, so trying to do better with my altitude management as well as my speed management. But we're just under 1,500 feet, which is exactly where I want to be. Autopilot is not on. I have the autopilot on myself. I am the autopilot. I also don't want to gain any altitude either. I want to stay right here. I want to gain speed, but I want to stay right here. Hey, I do have the field in sight. What's that, 8 miles? Key West traffic, Southwest 116, 8 mile final, runway 09 Key West. Alright, another notch of flaps coming in. Alright, we're kind of fading off to the right. There is a little bit of wind in the area. Not a whole lot though. Alright, let's watch. I don't want to trim down too much. Keep that nose up. Speed up, speed up. No, we cannot float. If we float, we die. That's kind of like how this approach is today. There is no room for floating on this runway. Basically, if we float, we need to go ahead and go straight into going around. Alright, let's descend. Alright, gear's already down again and indicating 3 green. Field in sight. We are on final. A little bit too white right now. Let's kind of put that nose down. I don't have any vertical navigation support here, so we'll have to do it on our own. Yeah, this is not, I'm not looking for butter on this one. I'm not. I want to put it down. No bouncing or anything though. Again, we're still pretty light. Don't forget that. Coming over the city of Key West. A beautiful approach out here in Key West. Brake, not out. Alright, flaps full. Key West traffic short, final runway 09 on Key West. I see one white, one red. Nope, there it went. We're just straddling the top of the glide slope right now. Coming over the water. And no room.
Oh
baby.
30, 10.
Oh, wasted.
80 knots.
All that practice for nothing. Oh, I'd be ashamed of myself. I'd be ashamed of myself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. That one hurt right there. Big rip. Big rips. Big rips. Oh my god. Can I make this turn? Turn. We did land on the runway. And nah, I can't. Yeah, hold on. Key West traffic, Southwest 116 is now clear. Runway 09, Key West. Nah, I'm not happy with that at all. We're doing it again. Doing it again. That was amazing. Those brakes were amazing though, right? They stopped us right on the mark. Now we're doing it again. I'm not happy with that. Yeah, it was a thumper. I'm not happy with that. I can't. No, I can't end the stream on a landing practice stream where we had like great landings into that point. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're going back up. We got plenty of fuel to do it again. Flaps are up. Flaps are off again. Whew. Wow. Alright, so these passengers are gonna have to hold on because we're doing this again. We're doing this again. Southwest taxi. Literally. Back to the other end on Alpha. Alright, I know the traffic was inbound. He was like 40 miles away behind us, so we should still be clear. We're going to announce our intentions. Key West traffic, Southwest 116, taking off runway 09, remaining in the pattern of left traffic. Key West. Oh, sheesh. Alright, here we go, guys. Again. Don't worry about the rate. It doesn't matter what the rate was. You had to be here. Do we have Bibles in this plane? Yes, we do, because everybody needs one. Alright, here we go. Short runway. Only, was it 5,000 feet? Brakes release. Power set. Let's get it. Let's redeem ourselves. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
80 knots. Oh boy. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We got trees at the end of the runway too. You're up. Wow, this is a tight field. I did not realize. What did I get myself into today? I was like, oh, we have a fun flight over to Key West. That'd be fun. That'll be fun.
1,000.
Alright, I'm gonna hold down to 1,500 again-ish. Love the winged attitude today. That's what it's about, bro. Happy Friday, guys. Yeah, you know, I've been to Key West before. Never been here in a 7.3. But I didn't think it was gonna be that difficult. You know, it is an international airport. Alright, let's keep that nose up. Yeah, man, screw it. Let's do it. That's about. Alright, we're back airborne. Oh boy. Y'all making me work for it today. Y'all got me in landing boot camp today. At least we got some nice scenery to look at. Dwayne. Yeah, the passengers, you know, the passengers won't mind us trying to land again. That would be, if I was a passenger on this plane, I would be scared for my life. Like, if he hit the ground that hard the first time, are we gonna come back alive? Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. You know the person who said that? Do you know the context of that quote? The person who said that, the first one, it was after landing with 2 engines on fire, landing on a runway smaller than they should have, and he said, "Oh yeah, any landing you can walk away from is a good one." I'm just kidding, I just made that up, but still, it probably was. Delta, I don't actually know what airliners fly in the Key West. I didn't do my research before this flight, but I assume that you could fit a 7.3 here. But apparently Jet Kid thinks that the 737-700 lands here. Delta, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's try this again. We are already too high. Key West traffic, Southwest 116 is on a left downwind runway 09er, Key West. And this is 800. Yes, this is 800 we're in right now. I do see traffic on our TCAS. He's below us 1500, which is where we should be. At our, what's that, 10 o'clock or so. Did I break something? Because I feel like the plane, oh, I'm ruddering. That's why. I'm like, why is the plane pulling to the left? I have my feet on the rudder still from that takeoff. Alright, so we're going to follow in behind that traffic. He is now 1200 below. And we'll get configured for landing here. Oh boy. Alright, I'll turn once he gets right off my left at our 9 o'clock. So too slow. Whatever you need, Christopher. Whatever you need, man. Alright, let's make that turn. And we'll just send while we're doing it. Still have, yeah, it got rid of our flight plan information, so we're basically just completely visual now, because I don't know where the runway is, except for I see traffic flying somewhere. On a 4.5 final, runway 9. That's Delta 1491. Illegal age in Puerto Rico is 18. Yeah, nobody cares about that in Puerto Rico. Literally no one in Puerto Rico cares about the legal age. Yeah, I like the flight curve too. It helps me understand where my plane's gonna kind of roll out at that bank. All right, left downwind now. Where are we at? Key West traffic, Southwest 116 left downwind runway 09er. Key West. All right, gear's coming down. We can shut up now. Yeah, the max on Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't have a lot of things, bro.
1,000 to go.
FYI. Alright, so I want to descend back down to 1,500 feet because we're a little too high. Damn, this throttle is so smooth. Keep the nose up. Alright, there's 2,000. What do you guys think this time? Think we can do it this time? I believe I can. I have confidence. The thing too is that like our V speeds and all that have technically changed because we're a lot lighter than we were earlier. I won't say a lot, but we're significantly lighter than we were when we first attempted to land.
$1,000 to go.
We are slow. Alright, I have the field of sight. We are low right now. Key West traffic, Southwest 116 at Busby on final runway 09er 5 miles. US. Alright, flaps. Keep it up. We're too low already. Alright, that's too much. I think I'm over trimming. I need to just use a yoke. Oh, actually, that's the flaps. Yeah, that's what that was. Flaps coming down, giving us all that extra drag. Alright, guys, here we go. Traffic is still in front of us. I guess he's on the ground. I think my TCAS might be seeing him on the ground. Alright, stereo cockpit for real. Ah, yeah, he's clear. Autopilot off, gear check, 3 green. Finals clear. Alright, a little high. Don't forget to breathe.
$50, $30, $10.
That's what I'm talking about.
80 knots.
We made it, guys. We made it. Don't stop though. Man, those max auto brakes are beast, man. Got butter all over my screen. Alright, we're gonna roll out to the end and we'll take the right to the terminal. All in a hard day's work. Redemption. Trust me, if we had smashed it again, we was gonna do it again. We're gonna keep going until I got some butter. Alright, thank you guys so much in the chat for sticking around. By the way, guys, welcome, my friends, to Key West International on this beautiful Southwest employee-only charter flight. Enjoy your stay here and enjoy your free vacation. Yeah, I guess Delta does come here. I see some Delta planes here in the ramp. I don't know if my scenery didn't load in. I'm supposed to have, yeah, it definitely did not load. I'm supposed to have Key West from what's their name? Orbix. I have Orbix Key West, but I guess it didn't install correctly. I don't know where to park. Just gonna stop here somewhere random, and we'll use the air stairs. We've been through enough today. The passengers are ready to get the heck off this plane. Park brake set. Let's watch the replay. Wow. This is Nathan from VadSim. Thank you guys for those of you who joined us today. Appreciate you very, very much. You know, I always say don't forget to breathe while I'm landing, because I tend to hold my breath because I'm so concentrated. Oh man. Where is my camera? I go bye-bye. Thank you, Shaq. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Marcus. Slide deployed by passengers. Yeah, let's hope not. I wish that they simulated gear braking. I really wish they simulated gear braking. We'd have a lot of fun with that. Alright, toggle replay mode. You know, DCS actually does simulate gear braking and tires popping. You have a smash river landing in DCS. You won't be going around and trying it again. Only thing I was missing on this landing was my Orbix Key West scenery. That's it. Turn it down just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm like legit sweating right now. Alright, let's see. Let's judge our landing here. This is the actual good one, by the way, not the smasher. That runway, it looks so small when you come over the threshold. Oh, in the touchdown zone too. Oh man, that was probably my best landing today, maybe. Just off right, yeah, we were just off of the center though. Oh wait, maybe not, let me see. Yeah, we were almost, like right here at the threshold, we were right on the center line, but as we got down close to the ground, we see us slowly fading off to the right. So we were almost in line. We did get the touchdown zone. I would like to have come down a little bit earlier. I would love to be a touchdown right around here on this solid white marker. Missed it by, what's that, 1,000 feet? 500 feet or so. Alright, let's watch that from the flyby cam, and we'll go back and watch the smasher landing when we finish up. Oh my god, you scared me, bro. If you haven't tried it yet, you should definitely try landing a 7.3 here, guys. It is it's a kind of a surprising challenge. Like, this is not a lot of room for error. Like, you can do it. There's plenty of runway to land a 7.3. It's just there's not a lot of room for error on the approach or on the landing. Oh yeah, That's what butter looks like right there. Oh yeah, that was satisfying. Somebody was like, oh, you forgot to arm your spoilers. They were armed. To answer your question, Captain Chemtrail, yes, landing that Q400 is a whole different kind of difficulty. It's definitely challenging. It's fun. It's just you have to kind of think different when using the power. It's like the throttle management is very different than flying a jetliner. I got pretty decent at it, but now I'm gonna suck again because I'm flying this. So I need to do some landing practice in the Q400 now. There's a touchdown. Definitely a huge sigh of relief from all the passengers after that last landing. And to rewind it back for those of you who did not see the smasher here in Key West, oh boy. Let's see, we'll end it there. We'll end it on a smasher. I'm happy myself though. I'm happy I got my landing in the way I wanted to get it in. Oh, here it is. Oh boy. Just close your eyes for 5 seconds. Alright, we'll watch it from here and we'll get out of here, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a bit of a different live stream, doing some landing practice. And seems like we're getting better until this one right here. I think it'll be the most dramatic. So watch this from out here. Yeah. It'll be most dramatic to watch it from here. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today on watching this landing practice stream. We'll be back next Tuesday if all things go as planned. We got a very special stream coming on Wednesday. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already planning. That's how special what next Wednesday is I'm already planning for it. And again, as soon as I hit end stream, I'm gonna be re-downloading Microsoft Flight Sim. Because I have to do that now. Oh boy, look at this falling out of the sky. Bam! Oof. Oh, and it always follows up with a big bounce. By the way, little Southwest advertisement. Southwest does now fly to major international airports in the United States. They did not pay me to say that, I promise. They could. I wish they would. Hey, Southwest, shout out to me. I can give you some advertising. I got you. Hit me in the DM. All right. Let's see. Let's watch it from the I call it the cringe cam, then the clinch cam. Yeah, clinch camera. Left side. Let's see. Oh Lord. Oh my god. This was fun though. I had fun. We gotta do this again. Let me know what you guys think. By the way, I'm looking for some feedback and some ideas of some fun activities that we can do during long hauls in the future. Yes, that does mean there's a long haul coming up in the future. But I posted a thing on the... Ooh! Even the sound makes my butt hurt. I posted a post on YouTube, on the community chat or whatever, and asking stuff for the feedback. So definitely leave your feedback there. Don't leave it here, because it'll be lost. All right, one more time from the cringe cam or the clinch cam. All right, clinch camera, front of the wing, seat 6F. Marcus, thank you very much. Fat Barrett, thank you very much. Yes, practice. Shaq Oatmeal, appreciate you very much. Mr. Music for All, appreciate you. Leroy, Niani, thank you so much. Dwayne Hercules, thank you for hanging out with us today. Appreciate you. Christopher Ramirez, always a pleasure, my friend. Oof. Oh boy. Captain Chemtrails, thank you, man. Yes, Redemption was made. Leroy, thank you again, man. Adeem Gamer, appreciate you very much. A-Man A, hello, and thank you very much for hanging out with us. Welcome aboard. AABB, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much. Jason Brown, thank you so much for chilling with us today. A kid named Kenny, appreciate you as well. Christopher Ramirez, again, shout out to you, my friend, the only one watching on Facebook. Thank you so much. Sean Cross, thank you so much. Adam Saxton, thank you, man. Otto of Step 427, thank you very much. Emmanuel Mason with the butter, thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. I just can't help it. I gotta fast forward to the good landing. Like, I want to see that one again. We always talk about how when you have a bad landing, you don't just watch it over and over. You watch it like 3 times. You laugh about it, take a couple videos, screenshots, and you move on to the butter, because the butter is what you want. The boat out there. There is a boat. Cyanide, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Captain Chemtrails, are you flying today? I don't know. Either way, man, have a good day, bro, whether you're flying or you're racing cars. Thank you, bro. Speaking of racing cars, I'm gonna be on Forza Horizon 5 very soon. Matter of fact, I've already bought it. It's actually installed. Yeah, I lied earlier. There's 2 games installed on my computer right now. X-Plane and Forza Horizon 5. So while I'm downloading Microsoft Flight Sim, hopefully it'll allow me to play Forza as well. So in Mexico. So I will see you guys in Mexico. Leroy, thank you very much. Jaden, good to see you. And until next time, guys, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. You know what? I didn't install the outro, so the plane will just be the outro. Next time, next video. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys at the hospital. I'm out.